I've learnt those.
Awesome, awesome. I'll be with you in a sec. Just doing some final prep. Alright, hello guys, how you doing? Let's do this!
Hello. Thanks, John.
Hello.
Hello Soda, how's the health?
Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much.
How much?
78k.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah, that should last you a while.
Oh, your sword's moving. I don't like it. Oh.
No spoilers, I'm streaming. Soda isn't here, he never showed up. Alright, I think we are ready. Anything that you might still need, or are you ready to do this?
I think we're good.
Alright, priestess. I will teleport you. Give me a sec. We have arrived.
We have. It was an awful journey, as per usual.
My apologies. It is time to inspect the ritual site.
I hope they prepared it well this year. Last year was a debacle. They hadn't everything together, you know.
We will make sure it's to your liking. Sorry, you weren't supposed to see that.
Dante, have you heard anything of those here already? Is there any potential?
My expectations are low, just like every year.
Oh dear. There might be somebody. One person impresses me. That'll be better than the 5 years before.
We can only hope, priestess.
Hello.
Greetings.
Is this
Come
how
up,
you
then.
greet the priestess?
Hello? Oh, I'm sorry, what did you say?
Dante introduced me.
Do you know who you are in the presence of?
No, I'm new to the land.
Allow me to introduce you to priestess.
Nice to make your acquaintance.
High Priest Ode. One of the oldest that I know. And who might you be in your garb here? Are you ready for the ritual? Have you been preparing?
literally just got here.
You telling me you haven't prepared for the one ritual of the year? Is that what you're saying to me?
No, I haven't.
Do you know what day is it?
No.
It's the Sabbath of all the witches to come forward for a ritual of a lifetime.
Oh, how do I prepare? Or
Be ready with your potential to show us, everyone in the coven, everything, and you haven't done anything. This one's useless, Dante. Look, you better do
literally just
some
a
hard
ride.
studying in the next hour.
study where?
Do not worry, priest. I'm sure they prepared at least something for us. There must be a sight awaiting our arrival.
Hello.
More are coming. Good.
Hello. It does not start for another like 45 minutes, right?
Yes, there is still time. We have arrived to inspect the ritual site.
Better
Ah,
do
yes.
Standard.
I don't know what's going on.
This will do.
We're having a social gathering here in less than
This is
an
enough.
Okay. Is there anything I need to do for it?
I'll make
or-
sure, or I make sure everything is prepared.
Prepare to receive blessing.
Perfect, Dante.
How do I prepare?
It's a little small, but it's enough.
Indeed. Feels like every year we are downsizing.
Okay.
It's because every
awesome,
year
Bale.
we get less and less capable
Like the outfit, though.
witches.
Perhaps it is time for us to change that.
Oh.
It is.
They need us more than they realize.
Wait. That's your
They
statement?
definitely do. Right, let's go speak to those here. Make sure someone has prepared, Dante. I hope so.
I will be with you shortly.
I'm not ready for this.
Alright, let me do this quickly.
It's the day of ascendance, is what you got yourself into.
Nope, not that,
Yes.
not yet.
Where those with
Invisible.
mighty
There you go.
potential come forth, they will be provided with ascension to a higher
Mm-hmm.
power of being. Those with magic just
Let's
better.
go ahead like that, why not? Dialogue the spin.
Sometimes they don't get there very quickly.
Large pushy
You
edit
know they're very
there.
slow, but you will have the potential to do so. Moment you are in your egg, barely breaking out. Potential soon.
It's Winter, by the way, in case you didn't recognize him. The old man rose from the dead and is now an archpriest.
So you said studying? What do I need to study and where?
Alright, we are ready.
So if you haven't
But
done
let me
it,
disable it before the
pretty much useless. This is a lifetime thing. This isn't one day. Maybe you'll impress me. Hopefully, you have some talent. I hope.
that you do.
Depends what you mean by talent.
I suppose we'll see when we get you showing your ability to everyone.
So
I will mention as
show off
the
our
high
magic.
Yes. I will mention as the high priest Ode, governing this
Perfect.
ritual. Those who impress me will get a further reward. Right. You better be good.
Which is good flashbacks. Alright, we have everything ready.
No one's saying anything. You're all staying quiet.
I mean, you say we better be good. I think you mean we better be the best.
I mean, I just got here. I'm rather picking up on the conversation still.
The ritual site is prepared.
It is the Sabbath. We have this yearly. I feel everyone is uncultured.
There's been a lot going on. I lost track of
Am I dressed appropriately for this?
Is that your formal attire?
it.
Oh, well
Cheap.
then. probably I need to change that.
Whichever attire allows you to channel your powers to the best possible extent should do.
Let me.
Well, I don't know about you all. I've definitely been preparing. I know my covenant and I have been going to great lengths to empower ourselves.
Very
I
good.
want someone who knows what they're doing. Please, give me your name.
You may call me Indra. And what of you, sister?
I am High Priest Ode.
The one and
I'll be
only.
residing. I'll be residing over this ritual as I have done for many a year before, as well as other covens.
Hello, Pifan. Hello, Witchy. Hello, Alvaro.
I
Sorry.
will
Hello,
be
Hunger.
Awaiting for those to impress.
Hello, Fenris.
The fact that you have studied, unlike that
Today's been
one
a
over
very
there,
hectic
is
day.
a little bit better.
I like your outfit.
Thank you. I figure something a touch more formal would be fitting.
I shall return. Let me get dressed. Actually,
Yes, a
wrong way.
meeting such as this deserves the most reverence and preparation. I agree.
What is this? Your pentagram is faulty. You should have that fixed.
Is there a reason for it, or do you not know?
One of our ritual sites was destroyed by the mundanes, as far as I'm aware. They desecrated our holy site, and they will pay.
The dirty mundanes got the upper hand on you. Well, I hope that's to change soon.
Oh, it will. That you can be sure of.
Right. Well,
They do look
I'm
good.
certain that you'll at least get something from the Sabbath this year. All of your powers will be heightened. Perhaps you can quench them, snuff them out like the piteous flame they are.
Nothing would bring me more joy.
Are there any magically gifted who have yet to become witches?
A few that I know of. Not here currently, I believe.
I will make sure to announce that the Sabbath is happening soon. Everyone must know. Let all the familiars spread the word that now is their time to ascend and shine.
Very good. We must do everything in our power to hone our gifts, sharpen them.
That is an everyday feat. I have done so my entire life. Right, is there anywhere else here that I should know about besides the ritual side? Not sure if you've made any renovations since I was here last.
We added some fans in your pentagrams.
Oh, do show.
Oh yes. A place that I hold dear myself. I believe they decided to call it Ibn Hold. At least. Unless you already know about that one.
No, this one's faulty. As you can see, there's a purple light. I'm disappointed. If you could be proud of something less faulty.
I am not proud of pentagrams.
Seems like it has been tampered with.
This worked yesterday when I tried it.
I sense magic. Different one. Ancient.
Is there Perhaps a site that we don't know about.
Not sure. We would have to ask the one who conjured this spell. For now, it remains mystery to me. Perhaps after the ceremony, I will inspect it some more.
Yes, there is much to prepare for now. I'm unsure if we can look into this at this moment.
Tell us about your plan to destroy the mundanes, or subjugate them to our will.
Subjugate sounds lovely. I could do with a servant or two.
I'd prefer to just be rid of them as a whole. They serve no purpose.
Their purpose is as playthings, you do realize.
Good for experiments.
They are lesser beings.
Well, yes. I do not agree with some of my brothers and sisters that believe that they can live in harmony and help each other and live in peace.
Oh, I'm certain you can live in harmony with the cattle, but they have to be aware of their standing. Good.
Nice freaking dresses.
I'm due to inspect the ritual site once more, make certain that I'm fully acquainted with it this year. Do tell me when any of those that are to ascend today walk forward. I would like to meet a couple before the events.
Of course.
To spy if there are any promising individuals. Last year was so lackluster.
And before the ritual commences, perhaps you could give us a tour. This place changes every year. We want to make sure we get to see all the changes.
Indeed. Don't take the door.
At once, Archpriest.
I fear I'm disappointed this year as well. We mentioned subjugating them, and they don't even mention how.
Their enthusiasm is unremarkable, at best. But perhaps
That's all.
there is a reason for us to come here, to inspire them, to show them what can be achieved when one puts their mind to the task.
Indeed. Hopefully this Sabbath will make certain they're aware of their abilities, their superiority, Dante. If they've forgotten that, they've forgotten who they are.
Indeed.
I think this will be suitable, yes.
Yes. Oh, it's wonderful, Belle. Such a good job.
So we'll be bringing those into the center.
Is that you, dear?
Yes. And let everyone witness.
Where do you believe the best place to get them to perform their talent? Out here?
Perhaps here, out in the open. Below the tree.
Perfect. Well, I would say perfect, is it? They
It
might
is
have to avoid the fire.
Fire.
If there is
under our
anything, I'll
command.
deal with it. Yes.
I do apologize for that. Darkness. Was it?
Greetings there.
Oh, hello. We just met each other.
Ah, new outfit.
Ah.
Much better.
Thank you.
Ready for the Sabbath.
I suppose I am.
Mm.
As ready
You'll
as I'm
be
gonna be.
impressed. The grand display of power.
So, it'll be here?
Yes.
Indeed, yes.
It's looking really great out here, actually.
But it is the
Right.
event of the year for us witches. We don't have too many of them. If we didn't make the most of it, it would be a disappointment.
After the Sabbath.
Sorry, I'm not used to this where I come from. Well, I've been alone a lot of the time.
Ew, that is quite disappointing. It is good to know your sisters and brothers. To know that you share an equal footing with them. Stay away from the rabble, you know.
There's
I am meeting some of them so far. They seem pretty decent.
If you are new to these lands, this will be a prime opportunity to get to know them all.
So you
Well-
only mentioned decent. Do none actually impress you?
I don't really know any of them to say either way.
Ew, that doesn't look... If no one's impressed her on first glance, that's already looking
Did anyone see
bad.
the invisibility today?
Well, I don't like to judge people to begin with, so
Good.
I like to get to know them a bit before I think one way or the other.
Do not
Well-
worry, Archpriest. Once the ritual starts, they will understand the powers you hold and the importance of your blessings.
Did you know our pentagram
I'm
is
certain they will.
Which one?
Well,
this one?
let's hope some make a good impression on first look.
This one.
Yes, let us
I
meet some
mean,
more.
no one has
The
made any
priests
bad
saw
impression.
No,
I might
you've-
just be a hard judge.
You've told me enough I need to know, girl. Don't worry.
this
What's wrong with it?
garden.
Oh, it has been strange to witness this the others the past few days.
Are there any here who are going to be ascending today? I want to look at you.
There's Vale, I think. Yeah. No, I lied. Sorry, I mistook your veil for Vale.
A display of respect. A rare commodity these days. Introduce yourself to the priest.
I am known as Cerberus, to my mistress. I believe it is my plan to ascend today.
Good.
Good first impression, Cerberus. I will remember your name as High Priest Ode. I'll be glad to see you in there. Make sure to prepare your talent for me. I will let everyone know here. If you impress me in such a manner, I will be providing an additional reward. I have been saddened by the previous sabbats of previous years of this coven here. So I hope someone with some talent will come forward. Now, are there any others looking to ascend, or is it just this one here, Cerberus?
I do believe the rest of us are fully fledged witches.
You're on the lookout for Vale and Hawk, I believe. Perhaps Ronan, sorry. But I do not see them here yet.
Witches you might be, fully fledged. You are not. After today, you will be.
I don't see the full potential of you all yet.
There is something in
You'll
there,
be
dormant. We need to unleash
flickering.
it. It needs a spark.
The Sabbat and the ritual today will help all of you, not those just wishing to ascend.
Any familiars?
I had meant to
Cerberus.
introduce myself as a familiar.
Good. This event is for all of magically gifted talents. You will find yourself at the height of your powers very soon.
Both Shadow Ridge and Willowbrook, you will come to a new life. More. Something you might never have even grasp before. You will feel it in your bones, in your magic.
You speak with great wisdom. Are the two of you elders?
Dante, introduce me.
Allow me to introduce you to the Archpriest, Ode. In his infinite wisdom and kindness, he arrived to bless not just the new, which is to be, but all magically inclined and gifted in the Ravenwood lands.
Pleasure, Priest Ode. May I ask from where you hail?
From where I hail. I travel between many a coven, many a place. I'm wanted by all, but do not stay at any one.
Yes, we are travelers, always on the move. There are many covens similar to yours.
No, of course, I did not imagine it would be different from that. We all live as we can. What I meant to say is, you strike me as someone of Shadowridge, fellow kin, as it were. But I might be mistaken, and I wish not to be rude.
You are mistaken. I did not hail from this coven initially.
Let's just say that Priest Ode has many ceremonial titles. Every coven would like to claim him for their own.
I see. Understood.
But, as such, we must remain neutral to ensure fair approach and practices.
I would tip the scale in one coven's favor, and then they would believe it right to begin fighting one another.
Yes,
No, of course.
Stupidity.
we serve the magical community.
We're to grow with one another. We're not to fight amongst each other. That's why we have these rituals in the first place. To make sure that we are bound hand in hand.
At least once a
Our
year.
enemies. Yes,
All witches
one
must
day
unite.
of the year. Alright, would someone like to give me a tour of this place? It does change every year. It's practically a maze. Anything interesting I should see besides the faulty pentagram over there?
Well, I can't do it. I'm new, so
None
You
of
ever
you
feel like-
want to
do you
gain
ever
my
feel-
favor.
Apologies, Priest. Do you ever feel like you talk too much, so you wait for someone else to speak and then nobody does?
If you do not mind, I will.
Ah, thank you, Raven. Thank you.
Did you
It's-
just speak back to me?
No, Priest. I mean, I wanted to say I will gladly do it for you. I will gladly give you a tour. But I felt bad as I feel like I speak very often too long, is all. And then it was awkwardly quiet. I hope you did not find us rude. Just many of us wanted to give others the opportunity to give you the tour.
He was pointing out the irony of the situation. He meant no insult, I'm sure.
Truly.
We will
Right.
discipline him later.
Indeed. Whoever is chosen, step forward, please. Might I get your name?
Grow.
Grow. Lead on.
Wonderful. Let's start with my favorite part.
Do us proud, Pickle.
Pickle?
No, stop calling me a pickle. One, no, second, it's a
That's your
cucumber.
name.
He is iconic.
name is Pickle.
Are you fond of pickles?
It's one of those things where sometimes you forget where you come from. Right?
It started with a joke under one of my illusions. I used a pickle, well, a cucumber, to
Is he
fight
sweet
people
pickle or
with,
dill
and
pickle?
Elvis Circle.
they mistook it for a pickle.
Judging by his
They do kind of look like demons, I agree.
Of course, it's
I
the
wouldn't pick this
traditional
outfit, trust me.
favorite cat.
I feel underdressed.
And our second favorite
their names, the cats?
I call him Jonathan.
Greetings, Jonathan.
The
think it
second
was
one
the-
never told me their name.
I believe it was a Cyril last year. I think they wear their names like hats, these cats.
Some familiars, whenever they become too acquainted with their animal form, they can become stuck, unable to transform back, or perhaps unwilling.
I believe they enjoy the free food the most.
Thanks, man. Knocking the door during the ritual. You can try. It's protected. No mundanes allowed in Moonlit Hollow.
Over here, for some reason, they took something different than pentagrams, paintings that are used to go to Willowbrook and Shadowridge.
I think it's
Or
just
at
all the
least what is
mods
left of them.
and like all the possibilities that people have, and the fact that fantasy is kind of associated with, you know, as ridiculous as possible in Conan RP
Ravenwood is
instead of subtlety or small things, you know. Everyone wants to be surrounded by flames. Everyone wants to have
Most of
crazy
the meetings are
fucking
being held
wings and
to near all.
look like giant robots.
Sadly, it's never cleaned up. They always leave their mugs out.
Not cleanly.
Excuse me, I need a moment.
I agree.
Over here.
Perhaps you should get someone enforcing such a thing. This is a space for everybody.
Yes. The ritual site you already made yourself familiar with, of course.
I don't think I changed my name. But there are no nameplates, so it's fine. But I should still change it. Let me see. There you go. Dante. Bishop Benedictus. He's in his edgy face again.
Of course, we have our lovely shining headman, who sells us all kind of things for cheap. Of course, he needs to make money somehow.
Is this place a central hub for the
Good to
witches,
meet you.
or is this a
Thank
place
you
for the
for
Sabbath?
serving
This is
all the
indeed Moonlit Hollow,
witches
the
of the
neutral area
area here.
protected from all the
Servicing them.
mundanes. Only the witches,
It's quite
and
a
by witches I mean every
peculiar
magical
poky
creature,
area.
familiars and
Believe it or not, his cat is
Velborns
alive.
can get here. Whenever you travel through one of those pentagrams on the map, there are 5 of them, or now 4, you will get here. And from here you can actually get into the private Coven quarters, the Willowbrook and Shadowridge hidey spots.
I hope stairs to you. No problems.
Of course not.
We have 15 minutes, Archpriest.
Thank you,
Our
Dante.
teacher. We believe he is new, as he barely teaches us
M9 built
anything.
this place, and he did a wonderful job.
Dante, do you recognize this one?
Once being newly elected,
Yeah.
many
Perhaps it-
perished during the war.
Well, hopefully with the Sabbat you will no longer have any problems as such. You'll be able to sweep them away.
Some of us already can.
Well, I'm
But
sure
that's
you'll
not
sweep
by
them in
just
the
physical
thousands.
I rooted myself well enough at the city. Our alchemy lab. Not often used lately.
We'll have some reagents here. Seems you need a restocking. Have you got anyone who works this particularly?
Honestly, I do not know. I am quite busy meddling with the city's affairs than anything here.
The witches of Willowbrook usually kept to the alchemy.
Yeah,
Last
those
time
don't-
I was here, are there any available?
That is not so, that is winter.
Not that I know. I know Shadowridge converted at least 5 of them to themselves. Yet another one. The actual more activity part.
Good. Oh, some live maggots, wonderful.
Yes. Even though we do not have many ingredients, we use them properly.
That is a good
Give
way
another
to do
reward.
so. Meat that is fleshly rotting or freshly rotting is quite good for the brewery process. Select some animal eyeballs. Without
we do
them,
not want. We do not want another Dorian incident.
exactly.
Best by food of the
We
land.
have in here.
In the
A
lands,
chamber
for
for
sure.
people who want to rest briefly, of course. I made use of this bed quite often myself.
Is there anything more interesting than a bedchamber? I don't need to know every nook and cranny.
Oh, you only want the specifications are important.
Look, if I'm shown 5 bedchambers, I will get awfully bored.
No.
Greeting. Good day.
Then I'll better show you our lovely library. I believe you have more knowledge than this entire library can hold, but still, for some it's a good place to acknowledge or
The beginning of
like-
studies, which is important. These sorts of places, not to those who lust for more.
Yes.
There's only so much a book can tell one. They'll need a teacher.
The infirmary I also believe you've seen plenty of in your time.
Let me just check the supplies quickly.
Oh, I forgot to add an icon.
Order.
Damn it.
Is there anyone who mainly assists here besides this lady?
I believe we have some who can do such, yes.
Nice outfit.
Have you ever ended up in here yourself?
I have not.
Good to hear.
The only wife. All the others had no ceremony sanctioned by the
Of course,
church.
I've played the part of being
That is
injured
true.
quite often. But actually being injured, not really.
Good. Has anyone in
The-
particular been causing everyone trouble to end up in there? Because the supplies seemed to have gone through some of it.
I believe we had a few who go rogue every so often.
Rogue.
Yes. Not caring about their fellow kind. And attacking them on sight as well.
These fools stepping away from the community that is offered. They will have to be chastised.
Yes. I see we have more arrivals.
Good.
The turnout is decent, Archpriest. This will be a magnificent event.
I think we've got one more than last year.
I'm sure more will come.
Do you hope so?
Hello, Shay. Oh, that looks
I'm
awesome.
quite sure we have
They
triple the
do.
amount and is currently standing here.
Oh, well, hopefully they all turn up for the Sabbath.
The laziness of some, I have some doubt.
Be a disappointing affair for them when they realise what's happened without them.
Yes.
I would be able to inspect them after the event either way, though my disappointment will be immeasurable for them.
Let's see.
If they do not wish to receive these gifts, then they will choose to suffer for it.
Indeed, they're a fool.
This one works. Yep, it should.
How many of you have attended a Sabbat before? Well, it seems we've got a new lot here, Dante. Would you mind describing the events quickly for them?
But of course. Count yourself lucky, for this day will be a day to remember. All those who possess magical abilities, your powers will enhance. Due to the special circumstances of this day, due to the presence of so many familiar witches, and those who have yet to fully unleash their powers. And of course, under the guidance of Archpriest Oath and myself, you will all be blessed. We will start soon, in about 8 minutes. If there are still those who you are aware of, who may not be familiar that this is happening, I would let them know now. They do not want to be late.
Do any of you have any questions regarding this? Anyone inquisitive enough to ask?
Will this be taking place here or outside?
The ritual site is prepared.
It has been seen to already.
The power we are achieving today. What heights shall we reach?
That
Will
depends.
fully depend on you. Whether you can grasp that power that will be there. It will be offered, dangled. You must claim it.
Imagine
If you're
yourself
too weak to do so.
being thrown into a sea, struggling to fight against the current. Will you sink in, or will you use this opportunity to swim and emerge victorious, stronger than ever before?
If you succumb to this power that is presented, you are not worthy to ascend.
I can see familiar faces, but there are also those who are new, those who only recently unleashed their powers, became witches. Is there anyone weak, anyone who struggles to keep up against the mundanes?
I mean, if you're asking if we can take a hit, I certainly can't.
Then step forward. You too. I think you might require a special blessing on top of what will be offered. Let me inspect your bars. Right, who is this one? I won't be able to see their name, right? Well, let me just rate.
State your names, both of you, if you're to receive such a blessing.
Wendigo.
Nope, nope. I only want to give one. How do I do that? God.
Ophelia Sherwood
Just one.
of Willowbrook.
Okay, I need to split it. Yeah, you split it before.
It's nice to hear of one of Willowbrick here. I'm happy that both covens survive. It's paramount that both of you work together.
Oh, let me do this again. God damn it! The splitting. What? Why? Oh my god! Stupid Conan splitting is not working. Let me just do it like this.
Who was your friend in red, Balazant? I wouldn't believe I've seen them around before.
Yeah, no friend of mine. You simply stun them.
Let me do it like
Oh, okay.
this. Dante inventory.
Well, who may you be, stranger in red?
You know who I am.
Oh, it's the invisible asshole. Good to see you again, Carter. Remember the other day, you drank that invisibility potion and followed us in.
There.
Funnily enough, it were behind.
I did what?
You don't recall? We could talk about it outside if you'd like.
Didn't
Damn it.
drink nothing.
Stupid thought.
Well, didn't work out too well. Maybe you should have. Come, we can speak.
There, it is finally done.
We're a little busy at the moment.
They certainly are.
3 minutes. High priest, I think it is time to
Yes.
prepare.
Greetings.
Let us bring everyone outside now. Do not step into the circle as of yet.
Oh, it is you. I wasn't sure until I noticed your head tilt.
You could step around the proceedings. Do not enter to the sides.
Before the ritual starts, the high priest would like to see a display of your strength and creativity.
Indeed.
One does not simply mindlessly throw a fireball at an enemy. One comes up with something a bit more creative to utilize their powers.
Certainly. Any person with magical potential can blast a mundane out of the water. They're weak. I want to see true talent. After you have presented this ability before everyone and myself, I will allow you to enter the area and the ritual itself, as long as you pass. Right. Let us have the first one willing to step before the tree and myself.
I think they're confused.
I'll start picking if no one steps forward.
We're just killing time before the event starts.
Oh, there, priest. I don't know what to call you, brother.
Dante.
Dante, right, yes. Apologies. Priest Ode, Dante.
I'll take one of you for the moment. Drew, if you
Certainly.
step back, I will take this gentleman. He seemed quite eager.
Oh, myself. Oh, okay. Very
Yes. Now, here at the Sabbat, we are here the heightening of all magical prowess. You will feel it in your very body, your bones, the energy that flows around you. I would like you to show something to impress me, to impress our ancestors from many years before. Show them what prowess you have learned in your life.
Of course.
Be whatever it might be. If you feel the need to explain what you are doing, do so.
Certainly. I believe, as I began to learn magic, what I understood was that I had little control over it. Wild magic outed me within days of me first training. But, since I was outed so early, I've had the benefit, I suppose, the privilege really, of tasting of battle, repeatedly, often, and have had the extreme benefit of having good allies. And Tarask obtained for us a set of relics from an artificer. And what I have learned in that air, I as an air mage, air is beyond the simple air we breathe. It is what it can do to the environment around us. I use it now to twist ice to my bidding using the focus of an artificer and linking it together with air and lightning. If one of my company may step forward so I may demonstrate to others, right, what the marriage of elements could look like. Idra, if you would step to that part of the field there where it is more clear.
Indeed.
As I have fought many creature and inquisitor, I have learned that ice and air are as good as brother and sister. And should you freeze your foe and become present where they are to destroy what they can be, then you can freeze them in place and with a breath knock them away. I feel that the marriage of elements is something we easily overlook because we constantly focus on ourselves. Thank you, Intra, for your assistance. So I urge all of you, marry the elements together between brother and sister. That is what I have to show you, Elder.
There was some good words amongst that. I would have preferred a different display than the one shown, but showing the relationship between those two elements, that was pass enough for me. You may step towards the ritual circle, stand amongst the middle, the center of the area. You will feel a need and a energy there.
Let me prepare the site.
And the next, I believe, the gentleman with the wings was quite wanting to come forward.
I was expecting it to be a site of a duel, more than a singular explanation.
You would prefer to fight someone for your
I think we are good to go.
It was the choice to give him someone to duel, not for an explanation of my own.
Right. Do you want to duel someone else for your show? Perhaps someone will join you with it if you wanted.
It is alright, but it is not a necessity.
Well,
I will think of what is worthy to show first.
What?
It might take a bit.
oh well.
Come on! Stop it!
Anyone else wish to display their
My torch is not
mastery of
working!
their element or magic that they might have?
Okay, for the last time.
Oh. Ophelia, I saw you step forward. Lovely, come on
Fuck
up.
the torch.
As many of you may know, I have presented myself as a bit of a wild card. I've never quite
You're most welcome, Turbo.
in my ability.
I got your back.
Magics. I go on and on about how new.
That's because
this
it's
is all to me.
indestructible. Be fun.
It wasn't until after our
It's one
people
of those eternal
fell
torches. Or it was supposed
that
to
I
be.
came to know magic in earnest. I've argued that I know their world better than ours. But in the short time that I've been here, I've come to know the earth and how it breathes. Its applications towards the preservation of our bodies and minds. It goes beyond simple mending of wounds. The earth provides for us, and it is through her guidance I have seen. It is through her guidance that I have heard.
Sorry, go on.
I'm just yawning.
It's through her.
Yes, I think we get the picture. Next.
I think she might be doing something.
Oh,
Come on.
right.
Give him a moment.
My apologies, Archpriest. I grew wary of earth magic.
I'm hoping it's an exciting display, to be honest.
Don't get your hopes up.
Yes, to be honest, I felt like a lot more talk than anything else.
Maybe if we ask nicely, she'll start singing.
Perhaps we'll get some entertainment that way.
I'm sorry. Talking is about the only thing I'm good for.
Oh, sorry, was that it? I thought there was going to be something else.
No, I'm working.
Oh, alright.
I feel like this one will require a special amount of blessing.
Indeed.
Something
Perhaps they'll
beyond.
unlock their potential with a bit more potency to them.
Yes, I think we can help.
Oh. Indeed. An armor for yourself. For battle? Well, that's... Well done, I suppose.
Yeah, I know it is not much. I'll just go sit in the corner. It's fine.
No, come over here, dear. You will be provided a blessing. You have passed the minimum requirement to do so, so...
Show us your staff. Pathetic. I think it's time for an upgrade.
Indeed. We'll provide you something which will help attune yourself after your blessings have been provided. We can't have weaklings like you walking around.
Well, when you say it like that, it hurts, but you're not wrong.
Right, let me just... Right, wait. Dante, are you able to try to hand it across? Let me just...
Throw it on the ground. These things are delicate.
Right. You will... With this, I'm certain. Now, step into the circle. Feel the energies. Make sure you bring it all in. Don't walk away from it because you really need a lot, dear.
What? I'm sorry, which circle? I thought it was that one there, no?
It's the center one, here you go.
Alright.
I worry for that one. Gosh, I really hope there's some better ones.
Did you give her one of your staffs?
I did.
Wonderful.
Oh, well, we're on the trend of Earth Witch.
Ah,
Hope you have something better to show me.
I was born an Earth Witch. The power tends to lean towards healing, mending together that is broken.
Next.
Piecing together one that's hurt. However, if you take the application and warp it, you twist it. The same power used to put you together can be used to take you apart.
All right. Is there something to it?
Take me apart with all you have. I am ready.
If you would actually put a scratch on Dante, I'd be mighty impressed, actually.
Let her try. I am waiting.
Dante, how did it feel?
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Ugh.
It's a work in progress.
Witch, come
Earth
over here.
magic
can
does
see
not
that.
like to.
Come over here.
No. I will give this one something special.
Oh,
I can see potential in this one to do something more than just throw earth magic and these feeble spells around. Allow me my own creation.
I will remind anyone, if anyone does actually impress myself, you will get something of superiority. I
think
do
we
hope
should-
one of you is good enough.
Then I wish that
Use it well.
it's private.
I
I will.
wish to show just the raw power in which I possess.
Ew.
If I would ask a group of individuals surround me as you were to strike me down, and I will show you the true power of air. Please, closer. Do not be
True
afraid.
power, she says.
We like power.
Oh, she's calling lightning from the sky.
Well, 2 out of 3 isn't bad.
It's not good either. But it's a start.
It's something. Alright.
You should see what it does to a mundane.
We're not leveling it to a mundane here, dear. They're weak. Ugh, you'll get a consolation prize, dear.
It's gonna get a crystal.
Please accept this. It is something for your efforts. It is
If I may.
imbued with some power related to your element. Please step into the circle. Feel the energies at be. You have received my blessing to do so. Inward.
Thank you, Priest.
Do we
If
have
I may
another one?
see if I can lay a stretch upon the priest.
On myself. Well, he is a bold one, isn't he?
He truly is. You may start with me.
Guess you couldn't find anywhere else to stand.
You impress him,
really
you could
mind.
step forward to me.
The circle is so wide and open. And right there,
A sword.
Through the
would be a good spot.
through the powers of the covens here,
If it's so offensive, I
many of us have gained great power through artificers and smiths of some repute.
Point to point.
I wield their power within this blade.
That's not a big deal, really.
May I?
Anything will stand more
But of course. Brr. It's chilly out here.
Dante,
Hope the
Don't
night
seem
falls
immediately-
too offensive, Reese.
saddened.
Excuse me?
There is some promise.
Said I hope the night
Perhaps
falls not too offensive.
a slightly different sword might do the trick. What do you think, Archpriest?
Never showed. Using
Perhaps 2 swords
was offensive.
instead of 1.
Yes.
Indeed.
You'd always
Cerberus,
have
step forward.
4 hours and you would waste it all combined. The way it will be good in that.
You have shown some promise, Dante, which is a powerful feat indeed, and even emboldened to ask to try to put myself as well. I
I'm
see
not
great
asking
promise
for
in
your
you
forgiveness.
as a familiar.
I am giving my apology.
I will present you with blades that hail from a different coven,
You do not
one
worry about
that
you. The relationship between us is hardly
was
ever
renowned for its artificing power. Perhaps you'll be able to study it
I've seen enough
with
of
your
people
brothers and sisters and
who
garner a little bit of its power.
don't know what they want, but are happy to waste other people's time. Don't know why it is you think I would want to keep good relations with you.
Present them to your brothers and sisters.
Of course, no ill will.
Make sure they're all aware of the gift bestowed upon you by Archpriest Ode.
Archpriest, it's full moon. It is time.
right. Into the circle with you.
This one suits you well.
Good.
I think it's time for the ritual part of this ceremony.
Very well. Would you like to make everyone aware?
No one else can show anything.
Yes, I was wanting to show.
You will be able to. Unless, Dante, you believe it needs to happen now.
I like the
Yes,
enthusiasm.
speak.
Why not? Surprise us, both of you.
I also
Me
wish
as
to
well.
show mine.
3 of us? Okay.
Yes, all 3 of you, fight to the death. The winner takes all.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm not doing it.
Wasn't going to fight.
That
Did
is
not
that is
agree
a
to
lot of
that.
enthusiasm.
Well, it's happening now.
Alright,
Dante, I understand your
enough.
bloodlust,
Enough,
but-
enough, enough.
But
I wasn't going to fight.
That was a good start. Very well.
I wanted to step forward.
You showed great promise. Go talk
Thank
to
you,
the
sir.
priest, and he will reward you. And what about the rest of you two? What skills, what accomplishments do you have to present?
I wanted
may
to
have
step
impressed
forward as
Dante,
well.
but
I myself
I
am an
personally
earth
wanted to
witch,
tell you
and I
about my
have learned
sexual
how to
preparation
mold the
and-
earth around me to do as it will.
And what about you? Anything a bit more interesting?
I'm not a talker, I'm a shower.
perhaps in a private conversation.
If
I may.
after, you will
Yes,
receive my
show
blessing
me.
nonetheless. We can speak after. What is your name?
Ricardo.
Step into the center of the pool after your brothers and sisters. I will speak to you personally after. I've taken note of your name.
Whoa!
Ew. Ew, I like that
Impressive.
one.
How did
That
you
is
do that?
accuracy. That is something other. You are showing the control you have over your power.
And some creativity too. That looks awesome. You was ready. I think this one deserves something special. Perhaps one of your staffs too.
Dante, would you be able to present it?
Oh, but of course. Or perhaps, why don't we ask her? Would you be interested in a powerful staff that is able to wield all elements? Or perhaps one of the unique swords from different covens? Or perhaps a consolation prize, a shitty crystal that glows in the dark?
I will take the staff.
The staff it is then.
What is your name? Might I add, I was busy in another conversation.
My name is Hestia.
Hestia.
Let's see, where is this?
I see promise in you.
Oh my god, I forgot the name.
It's an honor to hear that from you.
I'm certain you'll be able to
Archmage.
control the power that is bestowed upon you today. I'm wondering how many will succumb to it. All right.
There
You wanted to show something as well?
Yes, I am more showing, if you don't mind.
Of course.
Oh, at least it's not an earth witch.
Oh my. Again.
Again?
Delightful control. Marvelous. Not many could cause such a torrent.
I wonder how
Yes.
this one will wield a sword.
I mean, look at the
Hello, light.
power she has there. You want to see her with a sword, don't you?
Yes. Why not?
Miss, have you ever wielded a blade? Oh my. I believe a blade is not suitable. Look at this. This energy, this power, this... Oh, it is marvelous.
Yes, I can feel it.
Just pulsing. Everyone can see this. Have you ever wielded a blade, miss, in your life? Or...
No, I have not.
It is time to start.
I'd be willing to try.
Very well. Your elements, I believe this will suit them well. You have my blessing, dear. What is your name?
Neptune, but Amethyst, Stea.
That's a lot of names.
Very good name. It's a lot.
Well, I go by Neptune and Neptune.
That's all right. You can go in the circle now.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Forgive me, Dante, but I was never able to show what I wanted to show.
You're still here.
Yes. May I show now?
I am waiting.
Very well.
Why am I always the one that gets thrown around?
Yes, very impressive.
Alright. You've shown us the minimum amount of magic to be provided with blessing. Well done. Step forward, you'll receive your prize. Come on. What was your name?
Aspen.
Aspen.
Emphasis on as.
Yes, this is a delightful prize. I'm sure you'll cherish it wonderfully. Please enter the circle. Receive your blessing. I'm sure he'll get better with time, you know.
Your faith is admirable.
He has to. Right, next.
Archpriest, this show and tell will never end. Why don't we just take care of what we were supposed to take care of first?
All right. And allow those to show their talent after, I suppose.
Yes.
Very well.
All right.
Before we start, I already asked before, but are there any witches that deem their skills lackluster? Those who feel powerless against the mundane? Those who have yet to approach me to receive their special blessing, to help them overcome the might of the Inquisitors? Anyone who arrived recently, who wishes to help their covens? So let me get this straight. All of you are pathetic losers who would die if they faced an Inquisitor.
So many.
I want to hear it from you. Tell me how weak and useless you are. Be very descriptive.
I have no way.
I don't believe I would die. I just don't have the experience, as I'm only young.
I can forgive the lack of experience. It comes with age. Very well.
Whilst we're waiting for Dante to make certain these pathetic individuals are less pathetic, is there anyone else who wishes to display their prowess to me in the meanwhile?
Next.
Is anyone yearning to do so?
Tell me.
I
You.
am.
What do you hate about yourself the
I am
most?
do not have a way to attack.
Your name?
I have a way to heal,
I am Esme.
not attack.
grow nails and scratch their eyes.
Show me this talent of yours, your power. I wish to be impressed. It's difficult.
But also get this. What about you, the one in blue?
I wish to kill mundanes faster.
And what's stopping you? Mundanes don't have any magical powers, and they are good enough when it comes to killing themselves.
Since I was yet a toddler when I discovered I had abilities.
Have strength, and I feel that I need more power to defeat them.
Is this elk important to you?
It is a representation of life that I wish to keep alive. A representation of, I guess.
Alright, the rest of you come with me.
I desire to see things flourish, and so not specifically an elk that is important, but it is what I felt was a good.
Alright, who's next?
I suppose anybody could work.
Take your pick.
Why don't you start, the one in the middle?
I'm so weak, I need assistance, I need more power. I find myself unable to get away sometimes. The mundanes are rather strong and agile, far more than I. It would be, if possible, for my weak self.
Yes, anything that stops you from talking. I feel weaker when I'm listening. Alright, what about you?
The presence as well.
When I'm in the middle of a fight, I do have trouble with getting away. It seems as though I'm not the fastest, and they're able to catch me rather quickly.
You wish to use your powers to hurt them or to kill them?
I do. Kill them.
All I can answer to that is, why not both? Surprise me.
I like that answer.
What about you?
I feel very weak.
And?
They strike me down.
Who strike you down? With what? With a sword?
Yes, their swords.
How did it make you feel?
Powerless.
And do you want to feel powerless?
No, I do not.
And if I give you this power, what are you going to do about it? How are you going to use it?
I will use it against them. Thank you.
Use it well. What about you? Very cool outfit.
I've not been in a fight yet.
Oh, I know that
but
voice.
I've only arrived yesterday, and everyone seems so much stronger and more steadfast in themselves.
I'm only giving this
Thank
this
you,
blessing because I like your outfit. Next.
I appreciate that, sir.
Do you think it'd be quite useful to chill my enemy? To freeze
Hello,
them
how are you?
instantly?
I'm doing quite well. Met many earth witches today. Can't say that I'm impressed. You wouldn't happen to be one of them, would you?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not even a witch. So
What element do you wield?
I don't have one.
Ah,
Make sure to remember it.
so you're a well-born.
Thank you.
I
Oh.
already received your
Yes.
blessing from Dante.
You will first need to
Yes, the moonlit blessing I have.
participate in the ceremony. only after I can give you this blessing.
Can I step into the circle now?
Yes, indeed.
Thank you.
Dante, you ready?
Yes, we are ready to start, priestess. Everyone, step into the circle. Let it be known that the primary goal of this Sabbath is to come together, unite against the threat that are the mundanes. You all have special talents, special abilities, but we're all the same in the fact that we wield magic, and we will not be denied our right. Those of you who have received a special emblem for me, make sure you do not channel your powers during this ritual. Do not interact with the place inside of the circle just yet. We will first start with those who are gifted, those who wish to become witches. Step forward, here in front of me. We wish to see you.
There is one of you, surely.
Yes. Well-born, who wish to become witches.
Vale, wake up. Vale.
If there are none. Right, you. Go into the circle. Focus your strengths. Interact with the power that is surrounding you. And you will become a full witch. After that, I will give you an additional blessing.
Alright.
Hello, Scrap. Thank you so much for the raid. Hope you had a wonderful stream.
Feel the power surge through you. Do not deny it. It is your right.
You are doing the well-born ceremony. Looks like we only have one.
Right,
The
as
rest
a
are just
witch. You are surrounded by brothers and sisters, our community. Let them watch on as you feel the blessings come to you.
Discreet thumbs up. Nice.
This Sabbath, where the moon is high.
She's not actually new, sure. She does not, she's not gonna get my blessing. This would be more than enough. White square, did it disappear once you hit accept? Yeah, that's fine. That is okay. It will give you
Vale, how do you feel?
a little boost.
I'd actually see the girl. There's a tall man in the way.
Just wasn't sure what it was. Yeah, it didn't have an icon. It's basically like an invisible little item that will enable a certain path in Mushi. Placebos. No. If you use it and talk to the... Well, not really use it. If you just have it in your inventory and talk to the Thespian, the invisible one in the middle, it will give you the boost. Sugar.
It's fine.
Very good. Well then,
Wonderful.
the rest of you. It is time for you to channel your powers inside of this circle. Those who are witches will receive additional strength, additional powers. Those who receive my blessing will also receive a little bit of extra to help in your war against the mundanes. And those who are familiars, do not hesitate to enter your brothers and sisters, those who you serve and protect. There is something a little extra that I wrote myself as a spell. It will give you what you need to combat those who call themselves Inquisitors. Something for your ferocity to be channeled against your enemies.
You will all be blessed by this Sabbath day. We wish for you to support one another in this newfound growth.
Yes.
You'll be more powerful than you have ever been before.
Regardless of a coven, magic is your birthright. Use it. Do not hide from it. Let it transform you and make you better. It's not that much, Athlon. It's just
Channel your
we're selling
energies
it.
into the circle.
And we're
All
mainly
of you.
focusing on boosting the weak ones.
And the one known as Vale.
Ooh.
Come this way. I wish to speak to you after the presentings.
And which element did you select in order to dedicate your path as a witch?
Water.
It's better than Earth.
What?
Go there again.
You should be busy channeling, not listening to my conversation.
Channel your magic again.
There's probably one or two that might be somewhat interesting. That's it. I can feel your powers blooming, your magic, birthright coming to you all. Good. Raise it higher, stronger. The Sabbath will continue. The strength that wells up inside that flickering flame, let it burn brighter. Let the powers of your sisters and brothers fuel it. Good, good.
Yes, this is better. It's like a rave party. Where are the glow sticks?
What the? What is that?
Arrogant.
Yep.
Upstairs.
There are interrupters to the ritual.
Ignorant maggots. I gave you the chance to aid me, to be lords and ladies in the new order. But it seems you have chosen doom.
Oh no, I'm bugged.
Long have you acted in the shadows. Have you forgotten that the shadows and death
I cannot use a weapon, I'm bugged. I'm gonna have to punch.
Let this be a lesson for you and all your misbegotten ilk. has few allies. Minion servants, soldiers of the dark. Eradicate all. Leave none alive.
Chosen of Iscariot,
End
know your
yourself.
orders. Kill command.
Priestess, fall back. This is not our fight. Oh my god. Archpriest,
Yes.
follow me.
Monsters.
No healing for you.
Away! Disturbing the rituals here. It's about as a holy day. Monster.
Where's my archpriest?
Oh, shit. Don't run, Vale.
Oh boy. Where's my damn archpriest? I need to save him.
Leave this
Don't see it. Okay, I do see it now.
Away with you.
What is this beast?
With pertinence. They are stronger than I thought they would be, whoever they are. A monster. Brothers, sisters, if you do not feel capable here, take a step back. Let your others step forward. Do not waste your life here. Your lives are important as much as you are weak.
Chosen of Iscariot finished the job. Rally to my voice.
We're with you, brother.
Good.
Just need to protect my priest. What is the meaning of this? Oh boy.
Can someone explain what these transgressors are quickly?
Come, archpriest. We need to get you to safety.
Flee from our master or become its power.
Dante, this is... I've never had a sabbat go in such a way. Gosh.
Why are they running?
Get back from here, you fiend!
Are you alright, Phil?
Quickly, head back.
Ow.
Ah, you infidel.
Oh boy.
Monsters of death.
Oh, there is. There is.
I'm here, you cretin.
This was not scheduled.
Bless you.
No, it was not. Wait.
He killed me. I'll be fine. Save yourself. I'll be right behind you.
Very well. Come.
We need to go to the pentagram. We need to use it.
We struck an accord.
Forward.
I awaited your order.
Brothers, sisters.
The
Quickly.
choice.
Oh boy.
When first we spoke, did I not
Priest,
These monsters.
use the pentagram. Go to safety.
Dante, make sure everyone leaves here. Alive.
Retreat from this place. It has been compromised.
If you do not serve me in life, then serve me in death.
What the?
We do serve you in life, Conceited Queen. I don't understand. We've done everything in the past.
Oh, healing, nice.
What?
All of them.
Alright, I think my priest.
All of them.
I don't understand.
You have heard, Chosen of Iscariot. Destroy all who stand against it.
So be it, Queen.
Alright.
I knew you were all liars. I knew.
I'll go invisible and we'll explore what's going on.
Leave nothing.
My priest is safe. We can now watch.
Death and ruin will be your allies.
The death.
Brother
Yeah,
Trask.
doesn't look like they want to
Nicole, I'm
retreat.
sorry,
They want to die here, they absolutely can, but yes. Mulet is under attack. The Necromancer The necromancer is here. You have more than
This
one
is
life,
now my
Fenris,
realm.
and this is not supposed to be fun. This is supposed to
Stay
be
here
a distraction. I'm sorry if you expected something fun. You can of course retreat and save yourself.
I want this place cleared of filth.
Just a perfect.
Hey, motherfucker!
If you are not
No need to chase me down.
No, everybody die.
Oh, absolutely. You should run. You shouldn't fight against this, that's for sure. Especially as a witch. You have so much less health than everyone. And
Why is the Inquisitor here?
the witches are unfortunately balanced against the high health Inquisitors.
Chosen, secure the field for the queen. Ensure that all here is made still.
Who says that I'm
Not sure how we use the ritual. You just go here and talk to the NPC. That's everything that you need to do. Of course you get one. These spells do way more than 3k damage. No, these classes are balanced against Inquisitors who have like 13 to 15k health.
But should you try to flee, you will find only death.
I know, that's why I'm not fleeing.
We're with you.
Chosen, secure the rest of the field.
Oh, hello, little lambs.
What is this?
There are
Why
some
do you remain?
At the front, okay.
You can only serve me in death. Do you all wish to die?
What does my queen command?
That's not how
You want more blood?
events work, Fenris.
Leave
You don't get to
none
win
of
all
them
of them. You don't get
alive.
to kill everything that you're opposing.
Nobody leaves.
Okay.
You can try.
Run after her.
Arise, misbegotten child. Remember the mercy I showed you this day.
And remember, there is a necromancer. He literally feeds on life and brings back those who die.
You can only work for me in death. Now
As you can
leave.
see right now.
When I die, I hope you'll find me. I'm quite a fan of it.
I just want to leave.
Why do you think we'll let you leave, darling?
Oh, this is scary. It's probably a Willowbrook witch.
She's almost done. Keep going after her. Don't let her get away.
There she is.
I had hexed.
Well done, brother.
Oh boy. Is that Lucretia? I definitely recognize the voice. Maybe she's playing an old character. Don't recognize the hair.
Never will. I gave you the chance, and you destroyed your place.
We have killed them all. You asked to see the queen. I believe they are all indeed. They're wiping out the last of them, I believe.
I had to take matters into my own hands. I had to soil my hands with a job I gave you. Minion servants, make sure none of them leave. They must all die here if they wish to stay.
We're fucking helping you.
It's like everyone's very confused.
I'm not sure what happened. Guess I thought we had an accord.
I'm not really sure what's going on at the moment.
Very well chosen, it is Iscariot. It seems that we don't have an accord, confusingly enough. How strange. I guess let's go wipe out the rest of the mundanes ourselves. I suppose the queen will sit here, I guess.
I will find you before long.
Nah, not really,
Monday,
Atali.
curse blood, vile
You have
blood.
made no amount of sense. Seated
Where are we
Queen.
going?
Then stay, linger, and let us discuss.
Wait, the what?
Home?
You, who wishes to
Nah,
find
if you got camped like
sense
that,
in
that,
this
that shouldn't really count.
massacre.
You should be allowed to at least fully heal, you know,
You
before
struck
you
an accord,
re-engage.
You waited your word, as you said.
Come
you rallied.
forward.
It's me. We've spoken several times, Seated Queen, previously.
Yeah, definitely.
You asked us to aid and to prepare those of Willowbrook
So
and their elders for
from
death.
what I
We did precisely
understand,
that. We wiped out the Willowbrook. Today,
these
we hunted the elder as
Shadow Ridge witches had some sort of a deal with the Necromancer. They were supposed to
this is
help
simply
her,
a betrayal
and now
to say
the
so,
Necromancer is
but we
turning
did not
against
fail
them?
in our accord to you.
And now they're discussing things?
Where are the corpses? Where are their souls? I cannot see them from afar.
There is one corpse, but behind you there. The rest, we can
Guys,
gather
I'm
together
really
and
sorry,
let them
but
drag
it's
away.
essentially the end of the season, and we're doing an event where we're destroying Moonlit. We wanted everyone to participate and to witness this.
We are not
Remember,
allies.
these spells are just extremely broken,
No.
extremely powerful.
Get thee
I'm
gone.
really sorry if you got downed. I'm
Very
really
well,
sorry if you
Jeffrey,
didn't
I'm
have a
scary.
chance to
Usually no
beat
outlaw
up
lines here.
the admin
We'll proceed with
character
the rest of our
as
plan
you
to take care of
wanted,
this
but not all events
The river.
need to end, especially not on our server. They don't need to end as all the players being victorious. I understand the frustration, I understand that it sucks, especially if you lost your life here, but that wasn't the purpose, that wasn't the goal. The main goal here is the destruction of Moonlit, and the previous goal was to give you guys a bit of strength to enjoy the rest of the season a bit more. If you decided to fight against this, if you wanted to lose your life here, we are of course well within your rights here, but keep in mind that this is a hyping, messy event that was supposed to give the witches something to worry about, you know, not just, hey, we are invincible, hey, no one can ever touch us, the Mundanes, you know, they can never get here, any kind of threat can never get here. This is just the, you know, end of season stuff. Of course, it's not gonna be everyone's liking, that wasn't supposed to. But yeah, the story still goes on.
Get thee gone.
I
This is my domain.
Fenris, it's still here, as was mentioned in the announcement. You can come here at any point
just kind of showed up and then all this
and
happened and I don't know how to act.
still interact with it.
Show her how to leave.
Yeah, I didn't get to experience any of the witch stuff up till now, so I was happy to just RP with everyone. Oh boy. Look at all the candles disappeared. But yeah, that was what we were insinuating, what we were implying by that purple candle being here. The Necromancer has been infiltrating this place for a while now, and she had to wait for the right time, which is of course the heightening of all powers, including hers. And with that, she was able to infiltrate and hit them where it hurts. The Necromancer needs more minions, and she can only get them by killing them. And the stronger the minions, the better. So who better to go after than the witches? Or at least that is my understanding of it. As one of the mundane admin characters, I don't get to experience much of this, you know. I'm not Dimitri. I haven't really read any of the lore books. Who the fuck is that? That's the queen! Oh! She survived and she escaped! What? What is this? Oh my god. My antivirus suddenly decided to pop up. Is that Hightower? Yes, it's his headless corpse. What's up, M9? And now everyone who wants to RP with the Necromancer has a chance. Everyone who wanted to leave could have at any point. The pentagram was and is still here. You can of course play dead, you can of course just hide. There are many ways to resolve this instead of attacking the necromancer being like, I'm gonna kill this ancient beast that is not supposed to be killable by normal means.
What is next, my queen?
Better to realize you're a witch. So being a witch is supposed to be dangerous, especially when this malevolent force is walking around. Oh boy, Ravenwood? Hello, Martha. Not Ravenwood.
Yes.
Just keep in mind, guys, that these events are usually very chaotic. There is not much we can do with that. And, you know, since it's the end of the season stuff, where we're slowly closing the story for all sides, you know, not just the mundanes, but also for the witches.
Ritual of theirs.
Chaos, yeah.
Undeserving runts.
Of course, my queen.
Oh yeah, the witches were incredibly comfortable. And we need to teach them a little lesson that
Fensteru Emperes. Et si et vagoni westrat amshiat sachere hareb. Et si et vagoni westrat amshiat sachere hareb. Et si et vagoni westrat amshiat sachere hareb. Here hareb. Here hareb. Now, this place will be open. They have nowhere to hide. Shadowbinder,
Yes, my queen.
take us away from here.
Ooh. Chuck it a door. Did the witches get to come back as undead? I think some of them might. It all depends. Kinda sad I missed this. It was fun. For sure. Alright, and they're gone. Whoever is hiding or playing dead, you can now... Oh, look at the destruction. I think we can do better than that. Can probably mess it up a bit more. There you go. I finally get to shift delete some stuff. Yeah, get rid of the statue. Boom. Oh, look at that. And this. Yeah. And that. Yeah. Take that. M9's built. Boom. You can probably keep this. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Can probably destroy this a little bit more. Bill did a great job, but I think it's time we show it some love. Let me see. Magical barrier. Knock a few over. Yeah, I like that idea. Can just do this instead of just shift deleting it. Oh. Who's freaking channeling the spells there? Sounds awesome. Heard it all the way at Willowbrook. Wow. Must have been one heck of a spell. I'll do something with these two. Just get rid of the fences. The ritual is still here. Hunger crashed and you're alone and scared. But yeah, a huge shout out to Mr. Winter who offered his aid in this RP, who played the Dark Priest, and he did a wonderful job. And I have enjoyed my role too. It was nice playing such a character at this point of the season, and finally witnessing some of the witch RP. It is about live. Fuck everyone else. Only one way to find out, Mr. M9. You're gonna have to ask her. And we can get rid of these braziers. I like this one. Probably knock over a few more. The wind calmed the fuck down, so I should be okay. Okay, nice, nice. God damn it. What's wrong, Zekro? I think this looks much better. Like proper ruins. Perfect. And of course the ritual is still here for those who have missed out on the recent events. You can come here. He's sweeping! It's like, oh my goodness, I'm a janitor of this place. I need to clean this up. Oh, the pentagram artificer is gone. She died. Bam. No longer needed. Ritual. You can probably still remain. Artificer. Yeah, let's get rid of this one. Oh, that's the wall. Close. Come here. I need to shift the user. Oh, damn it. Ah, he's immune. I need to do this real quick.
I did not know you could fly, good weapon buyer.
Oh my god. Several. What the hell is that?
Somehow the cheese survived. That's some good cheese.
Oh, I need to be super admin. There we go. Dismantle. Alright. Get rid of this. Perfect. I think we're okay now. A slightly bit more destruction. The infirmary. Okay. I'm happy with this. Bye bye, build. I'm sorry. But yes, the majority and of course the main NPCs still remain. Oh, this guy. Oh, fuck his mushroom. There we go. Unhappy. Alright, let's go after winter. Let's see. Where is he? Oat. Priest Oat. Where are you? Ah. Teleport to player.
This would be the only place.
Ooh, nice. Well, the coven has fallen.
Matt, there's no one here. This is a hideaway, I imagine. Well, look, we must find our other brothers and sisters. We must come together to face this threat.
But how do we destroy it?
Sister Desiree! What are you doing here?
Brother Dimitri.
Talking to the
myself,
witches.
And a few others. I believe all of the Willowbrook witches.
Well, she just
but I don't know who they are.
We may have to attempt to reach into some ancient magics. I can assist in what I can, but we must find everyone first. I'm worried of the injured, of those hurt. And if I'm not there, it seems I have run. I have not.
I fear that they would probably, maybe even try to get help inside Ravenwood.
That's where I was going.
From the mortals, from the mundane.
That city is not all mortal. There are those that work in the shadows.
And there's no other places where all of us could convene.
Not that I know of.
Well, I suppose we have to find them the normal way.
You'll have to seek out Brother Dimitri. I think he is spearheading some kind of alliance with Mondays.
Is he one of us?
And Willowbrook witches.
This Dimitri, is he one of us?
You can trust Brother Dimitri.
No, that is not what I'm asking.
He is not a witch, no.
He is a mundane.
As am I.
You are as well.
Yes.
Where have you brought me?
Safe place. I
There
thought
are
Carter would be here.
There are mundanes who do not want to participate in the war and killing of good people.
There's no point in killing all the mundanes, no.
Forever in our hearts.
No, I was talking about witches. There's evil and then there is good. I was not sent here to kill just people, but evil.
Right, and there's no others that we can seek out in this situation. I should command an amount of respect. I need to know where Dante is as well.
Speak to Von Strauss.
Are these people going to all be in Ravenwood?
Von Strauss is, well, the warden. Yes, it would be in Ravenwood.
How dare you? I trusted you.
Not step anymore.
We had a confession yesterday.
No other safe places.
And now you're consorting with the witches?
I fear my head is on the chopping block.
Yes,
just
it
for
is.
Loving somebody who has magic.
Oh, yes, it is. It's
not
gonna
hard
roll.
To fall in love with magic, dear.
It's not the magic that I love.
Oh, gross!
It's the man.
Gross! You're supposed to be in celibacy. How could you do this to me?
Let us go find the rest of us. It must happen soon.
Can't believe
I fear everyone will be scattered. Like, you know, leaves to the wind. Am I going to have to put on a guise?
Yep.
Good guys. Where are we going? Ooh. What is this place?
You try living in a hole.
Is this her hole?
Smelly down here.
As Carter said to her, to get into her pants, there are worse sins than premarital sex. You bite your tongue, sir. You don't know what you speak of. Wow.
You are very bad with heights, dear.
I am. It's a curse. I swear I have a curse.
The baker. Oh, this is the place. I see. I love her accents, yeah.
Are we going to head to this town?
This town?
You know how to get there, yes?
I have an idea. Why don't we go
Ew.
to the
I've never
bishop
seen the
and
need
see
to
what
go
he's
to
all about?
Town of mundane.
Such a nice day to play a bishop. Why don't we try? Alright, let me prepare myself real quick. I need to switch my class and race. I think it's one racial. But thank you guys so much for participating in the event. I'm sorry if it was a bit too chaotic and messy. Remember, experimental season, we're trying things on purpose. We expect them to blow up in our face, but this is how we can learn and how we can improve things in the future. So I apologize if things didn't exactly go according to plan or to your liking, but what the? Why is there a trader NPC? Oh, that's mine. Because I left it here. Only 1% and all this. But I had fun with it, and I loved interacting with Winter and everyone else. And of course, the badass necromancer was awesome to witness. Naked man in the bishop's room. I was just for testing purposes. Would I don't know, but I have a feeling no one actually will, because we're about to make an announcement where we will clarify that this event, because of the rare circumstances of the Sabbath, you will get one more down before you can perma. So people will eventually, those who think they may have permat or died, will just be very injured. That's all there is to it. Perhaps something we should have announced before, but we didn't actually expect everyone to fight so valiantly and and want to, of course, deal with the necro. Perhaps we should have. Alright. Weapons, nope. Armor.
Okay. Oh, what are they doing here?
Shipwreck.
They got attacked apparently by the Witch Queen. They stated that the Coven of Shadow
There we go.
joined with the Queen
Wait.
of the Undead.
There's still something missing. Where's the rest? Oh, right. There we go. Quick apply. That's better. I need to save this.
Well, some were carried, and they came here for refuge in the clinic.
A refuge?
Well, the prince and bishop are going to have a connection when they see them.
What? Why would they go to Ravenwood? Oh, we're gonna have to fix this.
Aside, just make sure that nothing that's actually trying to kill us is going to get through the gates. As of right now, they're not acting aggressively, so
Alright.
just
I don't need this money.
wait until the bishop and the prince do arrive. So
Roll like in front of God. That's true. Alright, where's my basher? I feel like I'm gonna need it. And one last check. Exit creative mode. Mundane Inquisitor. Out. Oh, what? Why do I have so little crit? Alright, that's why. Minus 55. Ugh. To relock. There's a strong feeling where I can find some powerful relics. Fuck off, Turbo. I should probably lock my door. Yeah, name check. Thank you. I will absolutely change it to I don't want to be Dante. No one is allowed into my room. I should have a freaking incinerator. Just for these purposes. Alright, I'll go visit the restroom. Be right back. Right, I've returned. Let me change the name. Oh my god, so many people on. You guys are crazy. What is Dante?
Thank you for following.
Thanks so much for the follow.
John's not gonna say it.
And let's see, Bishop Benedictus Sanctus. All right. Told you, Bishop. I told you. What did you tell me? All right. I need to wait for my pockets to load, but it shouldn't take too long. I will heal up real quick. I'm sorry I'm taking so long. I need to fix my back. About oh right, about the sister. I was so naive. I wanted to believe, you know. But she let me down. In so many ways. I let her down. I allowed this to happen. We're gonna blame ourselves. That's what we're gonna do. That will fix all our problems. Alright, limbs. Book. There we go. And we are done. Ah, there's the announcement. Let's see. Dread washes over the witches whom were present at Moonlit Hollow. A veil built by some of the strongest amongst them lays now shattered. Luckily, a small gift of elemental strength given by witch priest Ode and witch Dante has given what would be a mortal wound to now be beatable by sheer determination and willpower. Those that got down 3 out of 3 at the recent event of Moonlit Hollow, aka Queen Rhea and her minions, can choose to either perma from it or treat it as heavy injury. As this event was merely meant to open up Moonlit Hollow for everyone to see and progress the story. Yes, pretty much. Very well. Worded Dark, thank you. Alright, I'll just close my... You know what, I'm gonna let my window open. I deserve it. Alright, let's do this. Apparently we have some witches in Ravenwood. Not on my watch. Let's go check out the church. No one in here. Let us continue.
Seems there are many of them in the clinic. Many people there.
Well met.
Oh, Bishop.
Fear not, it is not God, it is just me. I wanted to find a shelter from the rain.
Yes,
Apologies.
a fine spot to find shelter.
Indeed, apologies for my absence. I had to go on a little pilgrimage. What did I miss?
Bishop, there's people in the clinic that you might want to see.
I do not like that place. I do not wish to go there willingly.
There's something strange going on. There are perhaps some cursed bloods in there right now.
Cursed bloods? In our city? And what are you doing here?
Well, I am unsure what to do right now because there are people tending to them.
Unsure? There are people breaking laws? Guess I'm gonna have to deal with everything.
I'm not sure who they are, but they were cloaked and they're mentioning something about a witch attack. The Dark Witch. And something about Shadow Ridge. Fighting alongside this
Welcome back,
particular
Conan.
witch.
Nothing of faith in God, for sure. We're gonna go deal with those witches.
But I'm very unsure. I was more concentrated on watching the gate. Making sure nothing foul comes through.
Well, you have failed. Apparently we have witches in our infirmary.
There were no inquisitors present, so I wasn't unsure who anyone was. There was no...
Well, there is one now.
Well, there was no sign of them being witches, so I figured it's just people that were injured.
Looks like there are inquisitors here. Inquisitors! Did you know that there are supposed witches in our infirmary?
No idea.
Then come with me.
I'm investigating now.
For they need to be banished.
telling him to be...
Hello? The tavern is a good place at night.
Persephone, forgive me, we are kind in the middle of something here.
If they're working on something, I don't need to.
Everyone here is working on somebody.
They were talking about...
Take the cunt. She can go. Tell her what
You
she wishes.
mean things? They were talking about things? Or
Yes. Things about...
were they talking about the fact that there was weird voices and suddenly it's...
Kent,
Yes, I trust you with whatever
did you
it is.
know that there are
Officer?
supposed witches in this infirmary?
Witches? I
Yes.
mean, Kale said about... I've been ensured that I shall hold the door. Oh, sorry, Karen.
Right.
Warden,
Drink this.
Yes.
is it true that there are witches in this infirmary?
Step away from the doors. You're blocking it.
We are stabilizing them so that they can stand right.
You are stabilizing the witches so they can stand trial?
Yes.
Good. Guards, make sure you guard this place. Let no one escape. And if it's true,
Yes,
and
sir.
they indeed are witches, then you must put them into shackles and bring them to jail.
Did you put the bird you talked to in shackles, Bishop? The one that you continuously speak to.
You mean that one familiar I tried to use against our enemy? Because all our other attempts to kill it were unsuccessful, including my own.
You are not going to come to my clinic and throw around accusations like this.
And you will not show disobedience to me, boy. If you value your life, you will change your tone.
What is all this ruckus?
Oh, doctor, finally.
Dr. Amala, we have many injured, many with burn.
Many witches apparently are inside, doctor. Did you know? One of your
I
assistants.
only see a lot of patients here at the moment. You must come back later for tea once everyone has been treated.
There will be no tea. There will be trials. There will be justice. And there will be many pyres. You may stabilize these foul creatures. But once they are done and able,
do what you can, however you can.
They will be put into prison.
There are still so many missing.
Aye.
Warden, you know your rules. This is your duty. Take as many Inquisitors as you need to aid you with this.
There's only one.
Doctor, do not let them escape. I'll go find more. Alice, step aside, please. What? You're blocking my way. Wait here and make sure no one escapes this clinic. Arrest anyone who tries.
Good to see you there, Doctor.
I'm here to help.
Oh boy.
I was helping. Dr. Kamen can attest to this.
You there! Soldier!
Bishop.
Both of you, report at the clinic. It is true, there are need cursed bots inside, being treated. Being prepared for the trial.
Oh goodness.
Go guard the clinic. No one must escape. They must be brought into the prison. For justice. I will go look for more Inquisitors. Oh boy. Why is everyone so surprised that we're like, witches in our town?
Neither.
Of course we allow them. We will treat them and we'll be friendly to them. Let's see if the prince is around. Come on. I don't need to go to bed soon, so all that I need to do is to just wait for like half an hour. Good prince, are you present? Yeah, pretty much. Like, I'm done with the plan to treat them so they can stand trial. Give me a minute, John. It's okay, Dark. If you actually can show up, then I will wait here, but no pressure, no stress. No worries. But I will need some support in this. Otherwise, I'm gonna be the one on the pyre. Three minutes, gotcha. It's fine. We'll wait here. The bishop wakes up to see full clinic of witches, then goes back to sleep for a big day of burning. Exactly. I do believe the baker is open, so we can go chat with Miss Roslyn in the meantime. Miss Roslyn?
You nearly scared the bejesus out of me.
I am sorry, I did not mean to do that to you. It's just that I needed to hear someone, some voice of reason amongst this madness. I only just returned from a pilgrimage and I find a infirmary filled with witches who are treated by our doctors, and it almost felt like they were protecting them.
I don't know. I've not been over there.
Well, you should stay away from that place. I made sure that the Inquisitors are guarding it And these witches will be provided enough medical attention so they can stand trial and pay for their sins, as is our laws.
Bishop, if they are right, Leonidas said something about the Queen Witch and something about Shadow Ridge, whatever the heck that is. Maybe they know something?
Of course they know.
Maybe we can get information from them?
Of course, during the trial, before they are punished for their sins, they will tell us everything.
Bishop, Your Eminence, what I'm saying is perhaps acting quickly in this matter is not the best. Perhaps learning what we can first is better.
Of course, we will torture them. We will ensure that they will survive long enough to tell us all of their secrets.
I don't think torture is needed.
But it's the witches. It's the only thing they respond to.
No.
What do you mean, no? Am I still dreaming? Am I in a nightmare? What happened to our city?
Torture isn't always needed. People will talk if you catch the right person.
I need food and drink for the clinic.
No!
Not for you, from her.
You would dare to supply the Curseblots with your wares?
It's for the clinic.
Who specifically?
The doctor.
The doctor eats very little. She will survive. I'm sure they have plenty of water and bread.
Bishop, I really think you need to have a breather, sit down, and calm down.
I don't need to sit down. I need to calm down. I need to calm up. This is my job. This is what I was meant to do. To protect this city from these vile infiltrators.
But they have come here. And they are injured.
They tried to kill you.
To hurt us.
They tried to kill me.
We saw the other day. You weren't awake, I don't believe.
So it's my fault.
There were witches. No, I'm not saying that.
Then what are you saying?
I'm saying that there is the chance that perhaps not all of them want to hurt us. I don't know this for certain, but the other day at the back of the lab,
Your Grace.
Apparently they did not pull any sort of blade or anything.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Good Prince.
I'm only reporting what I've heard.
I think you have said enough. Good Prince. I bring news most dire. The infirmary, the clinic of Dr. Amala, has been infiltrated, with many Curseblood seeking medical attention. Apparently their home there, wherever they hail from, was attacked by the necromancer. Finally, something good happened. But now they seek our aid, and some of our previously trusted civilians decided to lend them this aid, and to perhaps halt our attempts to imprison them and execute them. I gave an order to guard the clinic, to provide them with enough medical attention so they can stand trial. And right now I'm awaiting the
Trial
orders.
they'll stand. Let's go. It'd be a shame to the Underwood bloodline if I let foul Curseblood be treated by our own doctors.
Your Highness?
What? What?
I merely suggested to his bishop, to his eminence, that perhaps torture isn't needed, but we could get information about possibly the Queen from him.
We know everything we need to know. She is an abomination, an unholy creature that only our faith can help us rid of
There
her.
is a glowing woman at the front gate.
We will find out. Now, thank you for advisement, Baker, but stay in your lane. We will consider what we'll do next. Who's this fucking glowing woman now?
Soda's character graced us. Jesse, I'm afraid we're going to have to postpone our arrangement. There are more important matters to attend to.
Alright.
She doesn't sound disappointed at all. Your mic broke. It's fine, it's fine. Yeah, that's what we need to do. Start spraying holy water.
For this.
Fear not, Prince. I brought enough holy water to protect us.
Got over.
What's the situation?
They remain in the clinic, Bishop.
Very good.
Ophelia, have you been treated?
Yes.
You have or you have not?
What the hell happened? Intended.
Aye. Please, like I said, we are quite busy at the moment.
To the side, Doctor.
Young Prince, this is a place of healing at the moment. There's no place for you.
The city does not belong to the foul Curseblots. Why are they treated by our own men?
Please take my
Whether or not there are Cursebloods in there is a matter for another day. Right now, I have a lot of patience to deal with.
I have to, I'm sorry.
You hold a lot of respect.
You get to work.
Doctor.
I'll watch the door. Go on.
But you do not hold the judgment and the rule of the crown.
I would never dream of such. But I am in charge of the people's lives that are in my clinic.
Step aside, Doctor.
You may be able to enter once they have been treated. Whether or not you do anything with them afterwards is up to you.
Then all of them will stand trial.
That is the plan, my prince.
Water again. Yes, Gotcha, hello.
That is why we have the Countess in here and the Warden. She is overseeing it all.
Yeah.
None of them leave your sight.
Prince.
That is the...
You spoke yesterday about the ritual Shantarich was doing.
I love the watering can so much.
If we do not fight together, we will all die.
With all that dirt on your face, you look old.
Your words mean nothing.
Yeah.
You'll stand trial after being mended.
All hail the Prince, the just, the relentless.
All hail Prince Baylor, and may God look over his reign.
Do we have any more white cloths? Get them all gathered here.
Oh, there
It's just
you
me and
are,
Pepperin.
dearie.
Fair enough. Bishop with me.
Not exactly.
Undertaker, get ready. Make sure all the
Dig up
graves
plenty
are
of graves. They will be needed.
Yeah, I was wondering that. If we run out of room, can I just put them in boxes instead?
Yes, that could work.
Whatever works.
My prince, what were my orders?
Very well.
Your orders is to stand guard and make sure none of them leave. They're to be mended, and afterwards they all stand trial.
And if they do not go willingly, if they do not allow you to capture them and put them into the prison, then kill them.
Yes, as you command.
There is, by the way, a way to hide in that clinic. That's why we try to leave as many times, to give them as many chances to save themselves. You really want to break a wall, you know, and to just leave through a window or
It's a dark day when the walls of Ravenwood lay protection and now aid to foul Cursebloods. What's stopping me from running in there and putting the sword through every single one of their throats?
I thought about the same, good prince. This feels like a nightmare. Feels like I woke up to a strange, different world. What happened to our people? They should have been defending this city. They should have been proudly telling them to go away, to never return, banish them from these walls, shower them with arrows and holy water. But instead they decided to let them in, and now they're reasoning with us, trying to convince us that we need them, that this is necessary, that this is good. Yes, inviting Cursebloods into our homes is a good idea all of a sudden. Even the baker, who I hold in so much regard, she herself told me that we shouldn't act too rashly, that we should be listening to them, that we should work with them. What happened, good prince? Where have we gone wrong?
Is this what we owe to those fallen recently? Ones like Victoria, Porthos, Liam? I cannot stand for this. There's no reason for them to be alive even. They have walked the Val Curseblood life. They have walked the lanes they have walked in. They have laid destruction, recent and in past. They will still stand trial. My mind is made up. I have no regards for their life.
And they have no regards for ours. They are the ones who killed all those people you mentioned. They are the reason for this cemetery. Our people seem to forget that we are at war, and our enemy would use any tactic to seize an opportunity against us. Forget Zytor.
Let it be so. We'll grant the good doctor an assistant room, because he has earned that respect. But I will not let them leave these walls. They will find the pyre before anything else.
Good. I will do as commanded, good prince. I will not let these Curseblots deceive us in our own town.
We also need to find a way to deal with Queen Bitch. Apparently they are now, or were assaulted.
Why? She finally did something good. She attacked the Curseblots. Let them kill each other, let them fight.
Oh. Very well. If that is God's command, then I see no trouble with that.
I don't either. I like where she's heading.
Oh, she'll still be ahead on the spike, but let her wash up and deal with most of the runnings before we have to.
Obviously, she's a foul Curseblood, just like the rest of them, but she must be judged, just like the rest of them, when her time comes. For now, she can be used for this purpose of eliminating them.
What do you think of those that have different opinions in our city? Should they be punished as well?
They need to be fined harshly. They need to be rid of their privileges. They need to lose their licenses, at least temporarily. They need to lose a decent amount of their wealth to be reminded.
Right, we'll put it into the orders of the Grand Custodian. You can work on the paperwork to find them all.
Yes.
For those that have of the peanut, any of these should live.
Yes.
What's
So
next,
true, man.
Bishop? Do you wish to stick around for all of them? Or are you going to retire?
I think the best thing I can do right now is to go pray. Pray as strongly as I can for all these cursed bloods to perish. And for our city to be safe, and for you, good prince, to rule for as long as possible, for we need your guidance in these trying times. We only have you and God on our side, but that should be enough.
Of course. Pray for those that still stand with their statements of cursed bloods being vile. Anyone that does not, they can find a concession with you later.
Yes. And tomorrow, let us burn down some witches. Alright. We shall pray. What? It's actually go right in the middle of the cross. And now I need to fix some of the injured stuff because I think Soda was hitting a bit too hard. Let's see. I think it should be here. Yes. I think he had a bit too much agility. Let's give him 20. And let's say 40 authority. Should be a bit better. When it comes to health, it was good. Let's see. I will also slightly adjust number 13 here. This one is Mr. Winter's character. He doesn't like Kindred spells, so it doesn't really matter, but let's stick it to that. Alright. Should be better now. The problem is the Soda staff can get easily out of control if you have too much agility. I was trying to adjust it to the increased health pool of the witches, but I definitely saw some very quick downs, so this should hopefully help. It shoots cocoons, yes, kind of does. Alright, so yeah, this should be better. And here we are, praying our butt off, trying to make sense of it all. What the hell just happened? Curseblood's invading our city? Miss Roslyn, of all people defending them, urging us to cooperate with them? And my goodness, that little guy, scrawny healer. We hate the healers, and this definitely solidified it. Oh, he was very disobedient. He's gonna get it for sure. She wasn't defending them. She was telling you to use their knowledge. God damn it, Ben. No, she was defending them. She's working with them. She probably is one of them. Her entire family was. Listen, don't try to reason with my character's delusions, okay? We will be doing her a favor if we put her on a pyre. That will cleanse her of all her sins, I'm sure. She was merely saying to use them. How dare you? You should know that with great power comes great responsibility, and yet you're supposed to use your enemies against your enemies. Only I can do that. It's called hypocrisy. No, Bishop is just very confused, angry, and sad, and just too many emotions. He's trying to make sense of it all. And I need to close my window. I hear freaking buses. Alright. Though my place is pretty hidden, and there are no carriages at all near. Oh, that's why she said to calm down. How dare you! There will be no calming down. Made up our mind. We're gonna send health inspection after you. We're gonna increase the prices of wheat. We're gonna increase the prices of sugar and flour. We're gonna close down the farms. Just to teach you a lesson. You know, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should just increase the prices right now. That would be so evil. But I think it would be fair. It's just as a spiteful thing, you know. I like that idea. Let me see. Bring it. I can tax shit if there is no. I can't tax it if there is no bakery. Ah, we'll see about that. Let's see traders' definitions. Cook profession. Price multiplier. So this should increase it, right? If I put it to 2 or 1.5. No, I'm not gonna do that. But I thought it would be funny, you know, to do something about that. Maybe we'll just threaten it. You close down the farm, won't there be food for the kingdom? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. We don't want to starve. How's it going, by the way? Norris and Syria. Punishing all the residents of Ravenwood because of the witches. Exactly. We are doing them a favor. We are teaching them an important lesson. That witches are not to be trusted. They are the scourge of our society. They must pay. We need to go talk to Alden. We need someone to agree with us. Our brother. He's always on our side, right? We'll see if he's around. It's closed. But we're not even gonna check. We're just gonna go this way. Because we're mad. Jokes on this drink. Yeah, sure. Always. There she is. The one that got away. The one that has yet to confess. Trust witches? Look what I did this morning. Burned all the food. What happened to your haircut? Or hairstyle? Oh, there she is. Just gonna go cross the street. Very dramatically.
Are we all aware of the giant crowd of people out front of the gate?
What is it? What people?
There's a lot of people, and I don't know what I overheard them talking about familiars, so I don't know. I would just go. You should.
I will go deal with that.
No. Okay.
What is this?
Bishop?
This is Heaton trying to ensure that I take care of one man, and he wishes to shake my hand for it, as I would promise it.
I don't understand. These are Curseblots. What are they doing here?
They will leave.
We came
and
to
I will
relieve
put
you
Carter on the
of
pyre.
your Cursebloods. But the good prince has said that he will handle it, and I'm inclined to believe him, I suppose.
They will be judged. They will be tortured. And they will be executed.
Some of them certainly deserve that, without question.
Be safe.
This is interesting. If you wish to join them, then linger some more.
I am arguing with myself as to whether or not you can do this. With so many curse bloods among you.
We have
I hope
God
you
on our
So many
side.
behind our walls. We
I
have
hope,
plentiful
please.
men.
Please, God.
But this is why I'm asking why you are trying to offer up so much spilled blood just for this one man.
Ah, a reason. He is a traitor and a friend to none, a rat to all, as I told you, good prince. This man has done enough to damage all of our efforts, and I cannot allow it anymore in good sense. We strive and rage and rant and roar to grow stronger, to stand against any who would threaten our lives. Unseated queen included, it turns out, I suppose. And this one bumbling idiot continues to stand against us. How long would you tolerate that, prince?
No, I won't. I said I will put him on the pie myself.
Indeed,
He
you
has
asked for
escaped
reasoning.
my-
and
Find
good
your
reasoning.
own curse bloods. Let us have ours. Our pyres demand offerings.
No, that is fair, Bishop. The princess said that they are to be seen dead. That is good enough for us for now. I pray you succeed.
We will.
Chosen, we've done what we need to here. Keep in mind, there is a curfew now. If any of you are out after dark, I will have to assume you're working against our efforts.
If any of you during curfew or not find you on our lands, we will strike you down without any hesitation.
Then we are in accord, good prince. I like you more by the day.
All hail the prince, the one who banished the incoming wave of curse bloods trying to assault our town. You're not supposed to laugh.
That is a good one, Bishop.
You're supposed to say all hail the prince.
Lining with that
Curse you, curse bloods. Curse you all. You will burn in hell in righteous fires.
Fuck you.
Remember,
We have a salute goodbye.
remember the names.
Chosen. Ready.
Retreat behind the walls.
Aim.
Fall back, prince.
Behind the walls. Let them.
We kind of asked for this. We definitely deserve this.
Still idiot throwing stuff.
That's right. Run away. We are safe now.
God is on our side, Bishop. It is true.
What?
Chief, you're blamed.
Said God is on our side. It is true.
Oh, I almost said you said Carter for a moment.
No.
Yes, I thought so as well. I was quite bewildered.
I said God.
Praise the Lord.
Praise.
Back
Praise
to
the
your
Lord.
duties. Make sure that the clinic is surrounded. They will
The
still
John drops
stand
at the masses,
trial.
yes.
That I am sure. Especially the one named Carter. I am in agreement of your willingness to fight where they stood. There was a lot of them.
Ring the bell. Sound the alarm.
They're headed for the custodian's office, wherever that is.
Oh, they want to be judged already.
This way.
I like where they're heading.
I think that's what they said.
Perhaps they wish to escape via his path.
His path?
You know what I mean.
What the fuck is this?
Captain Bryn?
I don't know what's going on, but I'm out
Stop
of here.
running away! You are to be detained and judged.
For what? I was hunting.
Hunting mundanes? Hunting normal people? Then you will stop.
Where are you?
I will go to the door.
There is no
You
escape.
remain in town. I've given you the willingness to be treated, and this is how you return the favor.
Capture her. and all her ilk.
Me?
They're in the center. Oh!
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know what's going on.
We're
Okay,
holding
okay,
them
I'm
into the center.
stopping. I
Hold
Come
don't
over
know
here.
what's
Come
going
over
on.
here. Stop fleeing.
I don't know what's going on. I'm just following the crowd.
Do not
Hey,
run away
stay.
from justice.
Bishop, please hear me out. Those of us here wish to help. We want to do whatever we can.
No.
to stop those
All I
outside.
hear is curses, and they will not work for you, for I am God's servant, and I am shielding myself from your foul words.
We just
Speak of
want
the-
to help fight against the ones outside.
We do not need
We
your
want
help.
to stop their evil plans.
You are evil, and you have plans.
I have
All
done
we
nothing
wanted
but
to
try
do
to
was
help
live.
people.
We didn't choose to be born with this.
Then you will be cleansed and purified. We can help
Why
you
are
with
you
that.
not worrying about the ones who
Through
wish to
what,
kill
death?
everyone? They want to wipe all of you out. Why can you not listen and understand and put your prejudice aside just to stop and fight for the greater good?
I can't believe what I'm hearing. People of Ravenwood, don't tell me you would fall for their tricks. Warden, wear your shoes. Have some manners.
I've just counted them all, Bishop. I don't think we have enough room for all these bodies.
We will build more.
Or are you gonna
I am
cut up
begging
the
you.
dead and put them in little boxes again? Defiling the
They
fucking dead.
did that?
No, we have a pyre for... What? Where did they
Not
even
he
come from?
fuck dead.
That
the
doesn't
other-
matter. That doesn't. What matters?
I only did
The
it once.
topic is being
trying-
changed. Stay on topic.
We're trying
My prince,
to
you,
help.
you saw them outside. They have allied with the queen. They attacked these in their home. For they would not ally with her. They wanted to help.
We refuse to fight for this queen. We refuse to hurt all of you, Prince.
You
My whole
have
fam-
all these words that are ringing within my ears. I have said recently that words are starting to mean less and less. So let's now find out what actions are. All of you that are still within these walls. You will find yourself black in the clinic. And if you wish, and then your actions will speak for it, to find the next path forward, then you will stay within our walls. And we will speak in the morrow when those can still stand don't fall on their feet bleeding out. And we will decide on the faith of not only Ravenwood and its citizens, but of those Shadow Ridge that follow this Queen Bitch. We will decide on Queen Bitch, and we'll decide on your faith. But you have to put trust and your actions where your mouth is. So stay within our walls and get treated.
And you are to relinquish all your weapons and magical artifacts. And you are to be escorted into prison.
Shut up, Bishop.
Who said that?
That is not. You are not helping.
He is right. You will relinquish your weapons, not because you wish to use them against us, as you clearly stated you will not. Because of our safety, we wish to have them. You will get them returned if we decide to work together.
And you are to be fined 100 gold each for being cursebloods.
Okay, the coin is really not important, Bishop.
Our coffers are emptying.
Showing his true colors.
No, the taxman is showing his true colors. I'm merely trying to survive.
Okay, we need to work
Feet is a
together.
spin, my
Everybody's gonna
bishop.
die from that
Warden!
lady woman thing.
I am collecting
Collect your shoes
a cash
first.
for them to deposit their weapons.
Will
Prince, I can take them back to the clinic.
Yes.
I will
Willingly
not have
hand
anyone be
over
killed
your-
in my clinic.
I understand. Willingly hand over your arsenal.
I should go burn.
And we will lock it up. And once everyone stops bleeding on the grounds of Ravenwood,
I'm expecting the
We
rest
will
of
find the
Ravenwood to
next
finally
step
rebel
forward.
against us, but it seems like they're still behind us.
Do as he says.
this is now time to show your
Yeah,
actions.
exactly, Witchy. But I guess they're finally using this opportunity to do something, which I can't blame them for. I kind of like this last stand.
Seems I cannot place a box down here. Perhaps you'll have more luck, Bishop.
Let's let them throw all their stuff on the ground.
Or just hand it to me.
Oh, there is the box.
Ah, excellent.
What box?
Behind you.
Yeah, Prince is in a difficult position for sure. Look at all of you. You should be ashamed.
For living?
For lying to us all. For lying to yourself.
Most of the people
I've
here
never
are
met you
citizens of Raven.
before.
Words
Why?
mean nothing now. Stop wasting them.
Yet still he speaks.
Please deposit your weapons and then queue up behind Dr. Cayman for your escort towards the clinic.
Aye, if you do not put your weapons in the box. That is casting judgment right there. Do so.
Oh, we're burning down this box right after.
So far, the gates are safe.
Yeah.
Good. Miss Alice, I need you to write down the names of all of these curse bloods and full descriptions.
Yes, I know. Have regular patrols
Hello,
amongst the
Alice.
walls.
No, not you.
Make sure
Miss
none
Alice.
of these other Val curse bloods enter our walls.
Can I have a private talk with you, my please?
Yes.
Could you please
Go
put
to
a
the clinic now.
request to restore him?
You are one of them too?
Let's make
What kind of weapon she dropped?
I can't believe this.
Speaking about Bishop.
I heard my name.
Who are you speaking to just now?
Miss Alice. Can't believe this.
Wow. She was friend with one.
Do not worry. You will all be judged fairly once the custodian arrives.
This is the last one.
To the clinic then. Please do not run. I have worked on you all enough today.
You'll be alright.
For those that do not
Who's
have
this?
beds, they will be supplied to you.
Who are you?
Herr Bishop, shall I take this to a secure room inside my facility?
No. This needs to go to the throne room. To the prince. I do not want any of the prisoners to break out and use these weapons to free even more of them. I want them to actually have a chance to get the weapons.
I would keep note of who arrived into town late.
What was that?
Yes. Guard the gate. Guard the clinic. And guard yourself, for they are among us.
Interesting.
Ritual die. What are we even supposed to do here? It's a complete chaos. So many curse plots. Miss Alice. The freaking twerp. Doctor guy. Miss Roslyn. I mean, she must be one of them too, right? Ugh. The only one we can trust is Jesse over here. But because she does not want to come for a confession. She must be a cursed blood too. Everyone's a cursed blood. What if I'm a cursed blood? I need to go pray somewhere. What is it?
Could we have a private conversation?
No!
You and I. Please. I have information for you.
Then give it to the prince.
The prince is not who I want to give it to.
Well, if you want to go there, I'm just gonna go the other way. No means no, good sir. Where is Alden? We need his help.
Bishop, I assume you're okay?
I am far from okay. There is someone who was looking to share some private information with me. He went to the church. You might want to talk to him if he has anything important. Tell him I sent you.
Right, as you command, Bishop.
Be wary. I think that man might have been accused of being a cursed blood the day before yesterday.
Ah. What?
What is that?
Sorry?
What was that?
Yeah.
The ground shook.
Coming from the gates.
I am not sure.
What
It's not
is
coming
going
from the
on?
clinic. I think it's coming from the castle, is it not?
Oh, it
Castle.
does sound like this. Oh.
Maybe it is best not to go.
What's the meaning of this?
We had what was in the palace.
It's on the palace?
Are you safe, Prince?
No, it's not.
I'm safe. There's nothing at the palace.
Oh.
She's not putting people who give aid to people who don't deserve it. Which is completely fair. I very much respect that.
Going to the gate.
It must be outside of the gates.
This direction.
Oh, shit is going down. Custodian's office. Custodian! Are you present? On my way. It's okay, Sid. We need you. But take your time. There's no rush.
This is life. You were bound to learn.
Let's have a quick run around the walls for now.
We're just leaving everyone to escape if they want to. We're the worst guards. This is like our entire army right now. We're just like chasing.
Over that way. There was fire.
Fire. Yes, I see someone running. Vile cursebloods, how dare you attacking our town?
Make sure they don't guide us towards a trap.
Yes, how many are there? How many did you see? Anyone?
Ah,
Perhaps
there is the
this
fire.
a distraction.
Bishop, Prince,
On the hill
this
to
could
the
be
left.
a trap. This could be a trap. That person keeps throwing fireballs on the ground. Like drawings in.
We're
Trying to
just
draw us away.
stupid lemmings.
The walls
You just
should
walk
withstand any fireballs. It's fire against stone. Do not be drawn away from the...
Watch out! Oh, good hit.
Careful and don't go much further.
Could be a trap.
Coming to drove.
You vile creature! It's winter! You will pay!
Don't chase it.
Return to the walls.
I will kill it. Give me the word.
No, it is far too away. If you have arrows, spray it.
Alistair,
That was freaking
I'm going
winter.
to return to the walls to see if
Yeah,
everything is alright.
I'm afraid he left me no other option. I'm going to throw some prayers his way.
There better be foul ones, whatever you're gonna say.
Yes, I don't think the Lord's Prayer is gonna. Oh, watch out for the boars, they may not go with.
Almighty God, banish this foul Curseblood from our lands. Let him fall from the cliff and tumble down.
Bishop, you can move and pray.
My
right?
faith protects me, child. Worry not about me. It's working. He's running away.
Yes, it's not the arrows.
That was awesome. I saw it, but definitely makes me worried about Bryn.
Let's return to the walls. Or we're caught off guard.
Thank you, God, for pushing this Curseblood away from our homes.
These are dark times indeed.
Indeed they are, but we have achieved at least one victory on this day. Many victories if these Cursebloods will face a deserved trial.
We're gonna have to send more word to the Vatican, see if any more of his clergy are willing to lend aid.
Indeed. We need as
Coin
many
is not an issue.
as can be spared. Is it going absurd? I need to go to bed. This grave is beautiful, but it's kind of an awkward position. We're always stepping all over it.
Oh, there they are.
Just one lonely soul trying to instill fear, or trying to lure us into a trap.
I believe
I'll
it
be
was.
remembered.
It was who, what?
I believe it was the second. I think they were just trying to lure you somewhere.
Hyman.
Isabel,
Yes.
Yep, but Isabel.
I need you for a moment before I
Oh.
retire.
Alright.
Is Alden
prince.
around?
No, I believe he was tired. He's sleeping.
Very well. I need you to guide me to
Uh,
your grandfather's grave. I have something to attend to.
Hey, Bishop,
I
he may,
can-
be,
I
he
can
may
do
be
that.
standing over there by the clinic.
Alden Bryn is at the clinic.
Oh, sorry. No, I thought you meant... my apologies.
Very well. Lead the way. Show me where it is.
Alright, Hyman, can you come with me for just a moment, real quick, for that?
We will speak later.
Right, of course.
You don't have to be
Apology.
scared of what you are.
Quick question to everyone here.
Yes, of course.
Did you see a man leave?
Seeing how I think a lot of people got injured from, I don't know, something that happened. And I guess they're being locked in there, but other people can't really go in there. Maybe you could move your infirmary into the clinic. You can just lock the door. Move the clinic into the tavern and just lock the doors from the outside so no one can leave. There's only one door, so.
If the prince wills it, I can do so. I will bring it up to him in our talk. We can lock
think
the
it
doors,
would
but we do not have sufficient face.
I mean, that's fair, but a lot of people still need to use the clinic and they're not allowed in right now. So if they're injured from other things, then, it would just probably be a better idea to just move them over there.
That is true. Wise
We don't need the
words.
tavern. It's a place of sin anyway, so might as well just put them in the place of sin.
Good idea. We can cleanse this sin with some much needed help and aid of our people.
Bishop, I do want to apologize for my words to you earlier. I am confused as to why you would throw your weapon on me rather than the ones outside of the walls that were threatening us at the time.
I can
did not know the
multitask.
full.
I do not differentiate between the Cursebloods and those who try to aid them. They're all the
It's
same
just
to
that
me.
the ones you pulled your weapon on inside of the clinic was trying to aid us. They were trying to warn us of the ones coming to attack. I know the situation is more complicated than that, but they came claiming what was going to happen. And before they were able to speak, everything happened.
Treachery. Manipulation. That's what they do. That's what they're known for. And they never stop. Do not let them deceive you. This is exactly what they do. There is no grand plan. There is no story. It is just them trying to hurt us. Hurt us where we can feel it the most. In our own homes. And now they succeeded. They are inside. And we are not safe. Until they are all judged. And locked up in a prison.
If you don't mind just walking with us all the way, Kaiman, just to make sure and we get the
I'm gonna go with you.
Thank you. Alright.
Yes, traded my armor for this. It is a bit easier to move in. Plus, I believe it will get us.
They were pretty chill. But then John had to ruin it all by poking them.
Are we going to the farm?
Yes.
I'm a man of my word, and I promised.
One day, just one quiet day would be lovely.
Don't bring all those Valkyries into my tavern. We can pick up the pace.
What even happened? Alright. Fine, we'll focus on one thing at a time.
The witches of Shadow Ridge allied themselves with the Death Queen. They attacked our home. And they were trying to make it known that if we do not ally with them as well, they will kill us all.
Do not butcher Henry. He is simply doing his job.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I just was. My bad. Apologies, Henry.
5 prayers to the Lord and beg for forgiveness. Anger is a sin.
Okay, I will do that as soon as I can. I have to do it right now. To the farm, please, Henry. I'm so sorry.
Take us to farm, Henry.
People need medical attention. Why are you coming out here?
They do not. We have them stabilized and patched up.
Bishop's insult, he does. But his anger is
I need
righteous.
to get away from the clinic for a moment. My head is spinning.
I do not blame you. That is the magical effect of these curse bloods. They make you feel dizzy and enchanted. That is why they are so dangerous.
You're walking. Can you stop bumping into me, please?
I am not bumping into you.
Your wide back is.
My back is not wide. It is directly proportional to the rest of my body. I did not ask for this. My parents and God himself bestowed this body upon me.
It's a miracle you still move the way you
Nothing
do
wrong
with
with
your back
being
like that.
of wide proportions.
Do not worry, doctor. I made sure to not fight today. I simply threatened it. My ribs still hurt.
You threatened me.
Yes, I did what I must. To uphold the law in our city, as was demanded of me. We all have our duties. Both you and I.
I will give you your space, Bishop, to do what you need. We'll be over here until going over.
No, I want you to see this.
I can see from right here. Don't worry.
Mr. Gardenier. I'm sorry. I could not stop this. You deserve better. but you fought bravely, up until the bitter end. I can only pray that I will have the same amount of courage as you did. We both agreed on 2 things. First, I will protect your granddaughters, and I will ensure that Alden Bryn will be an honest man in this relationship, as was previously agreed upon by us. And second, wait. It's probably in a different tribe. Ravenwood? Am I not in Ravenwood? Oh my goodness. Bishop. Yeah, it should be in Ravenwood. There you go. I think it's... perfect. Gardenier's family heirloom rake. As was promised, good sir. I never stopped looking, but I finally found it.
Got our rake back?
Yes.
The family rake?
It is home now. I wish he had it. Perhaps it could have saved you and him from this fate, but it is now here, and it will protect you, at the very least. I'm a man of my word. I promised I would find it.
Thank you.
With everything that's been going on lately, I do not know whether I will even see the light of the next day. That is why I put so much effort on things like this. Well, I still can.
That's why every morning when I wake up, I always watch the sunrise and I say, another sunrise, another day to be alive.
Yes, very wise. I am glad that Alden has you, Isobel. And I promise I will not be an obstacle in this transaction of feelings that will most likely result in a happy wedding soon. I just hope that Alden will be a responsible husband to you one day, and that I already know that you will be a good wife. I just hope that I will live long enough to officiate this wedding.
Of course. Both of you and your brother are very good men, so...
Yes, I expect many children in your future. 6 at least.
What? What? 6?
We can expand the house eventually.
6? A lot of kids.
That will be the first batch. The rest of them will... well, it's probably a good idea to wait a bit.
Sorry, did you say the first batch?
Yes. When one puts dough into the oven, one must wait before another bread is made, before they put another dough in.
I don't think my oven...
Your oven is perfectly functional, I can assure you of that. You are young and fertile.
I know! No!
And I will pray daily for your oven to be as efficient as possible. Do not worry about Alden. He has what it takes to load the oven up. Of that I'm sure. He's Bryn after all.
What is happening? Oh god.
Kale.
Your Excellency.
What news do you bring?
Over here with this weapons out.
Well, we had news that the witches by the caravan. And we'd seen you heading this way, so we came to make sure that nothing was happening.
Yes, we are alright. We took care of a personal matter. But now I will return back to the church and make sure that I will say all the prayers imaginable to protect us from these cursed bloods and their infiltration of our city. Let us return. I hope that many Inquisitors are guarding the clinic.
Well, there's someone definitely.
Very good.
I think Vane is there.
You definitely should just move them. No, it's just kind of weird when we can't use the clinic. Just put them in the tavern. No one should be there anyway.
The church can also be used for this purpose.
Well, you don't want sin in your church. Literally just throw the witches in the den of sin.
No, I want them to burn inside. I want them to be all scratchy and itchy when the holy place shows them that they do not belong there.
Like scratchy and itchy, you're gonna make them wear cardigans?
Sorry, Sophia.
I like this man. I hate cardigans. I like sweaters in general. They make me all scratchy and itchy too. Take us back to Ravenwood Gate. Almost died. Yeah, 6 is a good number. You know, at first.
Just a word, Bishop. If you intend to go out during these dangerous times,
There
please
is
try to bring a guard.
moving bush on the right side.
Moving bush. Where is Eleanor? When we need her.
Ow.
High chance of twins. Heck yeah. It's like Ark, you always hope, you know, for triplets and stuff.
Please help me.
Maybe something will happen.
My foot's caught under this rock. I can't move.
Where did you find it?
I do not see any bushes.
He was running from here. I'm not sure.
I'm trying to use something.
I just took an unexpected nap, so I can't help you.
It hurts a lot. Please get off my ankle.
Do we look like miners? Keep hitting it with the weapon.
What do you mean you look like miners? Just pick the rock.
What is going on here?
A woman has fallen and gotten trapped underneath a
I
rock.
think we're making ground. I think
Let me pull her out of there. Miss Isabel,
Praise
are you
be.
alright? I pulled you out of there.
How did the rock fall on me?
You must be more careful now. Secure your oven. It is of utmost importance that nothing hurts
My
it.
oven is fine, Bishop. Thank you.
Yes, don't leave your oven on. It's dangerous.
Let's leave the oven back in Ravenwood.
Near us.
Yes, this foul cursed bloods. May the Lord have mercy on their soul.
Wait.
Our oven. Who sneezed?
There is someone at the clinic you may want to see, Herr Bishop.
Wait, did someone sneeze? Does someone have an allergy?
I did hear a sneeze.
I too heard a sneeze.
Nope.
Yeah. Definitely wasn't me.
Yeah, well, you know the procedure.
It's probably nothing. But just in case, I would station a guard to watch
Swing at all the
over these
bushes.
lands.
I found a moving bush.
Out here. Get him.
What? What is going on?
A bush has moved. It's on the run.
It is actually a bush. You foul bush! Stop running!
Feel the wrath of God.
Running around.
Oh, it's close. Stop running and face your judgment.
No!
We shall end your life today.
Oh. You are postponing the inevitable.
No.
Ah, damn it.
Is that...
Yes, keep running to the ice pentagram that we melted.
Do not tell him. Where did it go?
It just disappeared.
This way. And watch your fire. Do not hit me.
Not like this.
If you have bows, shoot at him.
I was just going to make a joke, man.
Oh, so close.
Oh shit.
At times like these, I hate the freaking... Oh, injured combos are killing me. And my stamina isn't even regenerating. Oh, the hyping. He disappeared. Show yourself.
No, he's climbing the hill. Is it? No, it's...
Give chase and catch up to him.
What are you all doing around our cliff?
Cursebots.
We're securing this cliff to secure you securing Carter. If you fail, we will not.
Where did they go? They are disappearing in the bushes. This could be a trap. We should return. Be gone from these lands!
You said Ravenwood. We're watching for Carter. We don't trust you to finish the job, so we're watching to make sure it happens.
We do not need your help.
It's not help.
Cubs when dead.
Retreat! Back into the walls!
Yeah,
We are
retreat, you little
retreating. Seize the
fucking...
attack.
Back inside!
Yeah.
Oh, we are freaking surrounded.
Little fucking town.
Yeah, we cannot freaking chase them. Oh my god. It hurt me very, very late. But it definitely hurt. Alright, I really need to go to bed. It's very late.
They're still blasting. Keep yourself safe.
I know what you're saying. I don't think they're blessing anything. Alright. We found them. There are many cursebots outside of the walls. Apparently they are waiting for this cursebot, one of their own. They do not believe us to execute him. Wait, what it was?
They're looking for one specific curseblood.
Apparently so. Protect the city, Kale. Do not let them have it. He's ours.
All my life.
Which curse blood? I'm just curious. You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
Many.
No, I mean, like, which one specifically are they looking for?
They're all the same.
Sound the alarm.
You sound the alarm. I'm not a guard.
Oh, they are all
You want
escaped.
me to ring the bell? Oh,
Together with the doctors.
And I crashed. God damn it. The bell was too powerful. I at least need to wake up and go to bed. I refuse to just lay there in the streets. I'll be right back. I'm sorry, guys. The last thing you saw was her bare feet. I know! What a horrible fate. They truly can't get any worse. My goodness. No, but in all honesty, thank you guys so much for the RP and the wonderful, wonderful company in the chat. You've been awesome, and I hope that you enjoyed the event. Either participating or watching. And apologies if you guys got stuck in, like, you know, the AoE spells. When the ping gets high and when we're all stuck in the small place, and using the AoE spells can definitely get a bit messy, but that is what we signed up for in this season, with all these magic spells. But yeah, the RP has been awesome, both before, during, and after. I'm definitely excited to see how it's gonna turn out. But yeah, Bishop is absolutely losing his mind. At this point, he trusts Isabella. She seems pretty alright. And of course, Alden. They're kind of his family right now. Alright, I'm loading back in. Should only be a moment. We're just gonna get into the game. I'm gonna drag my butt to bed. And then we're gonna raid Mr. Winter. Brimble, we will fulfill the curse blood? Absolutely not. We trust him with our life. He wouldn't betray us. And maybe that bloody sign was an announcement of his return as a captain. That would be awesome. Bishop just needs some communal wine and relax. Yeah, that would be nice. He probably... You know what? Maybe it's time for Bishop to finally do some stress eating after all of this. Maybe it's time to break the oath, the penance. Your house is not RP friendly at the moment. Oh, it's okay, M9, it's totally fine. Oh, what's with the whooshes? It's those damn fountains. They're so freaking loud when everything's loading in Ravenwood. All right.
What comes to me, then I'll deal with it.
Alright, we made it back in. Let's go! Let's wait for everything to load in. Failed poor timing? Yeah. There's a lot of people on the server right now, and things are definitely laggy. So I apologize for the PvP experience. It's not gonna be pretty. But it's okay.
My head, everything's spinning out. I may just stand still for a little bit. Yep.
Sister!
Admire the cobblestone.
Were you affected by the cursed bloods and their spells? No doubt their presence is causing your issues right now. Report to the church and pray until it goes away.
I will try to get there.
Thank you, thank you. Bad day to discover your cursed blood.
Wow.
There she is. Who's that?
Your Eminence.
And who might you be, sister?
Sister Immaculata. I fear I have arrived today at rather a chaotic and unfortunate time. The abbess will have sent a letter that I left cloister to come and help, but I doubt the letter has gotten here before me.
Unfortunately not. I have not received any letter. Sister Desiree has been a bit overcome by all these emotions. We are currently overrun by Curseblots. They are within these walls.
I have heard. I volunteer my help, anything that I can do. Even if it is prayer, that is the most powerful thing I have to offer, of course.
Your arrival is most welcome, sister. I wish I could welcome you under better circumstances, but perhaps that is why God sent you, right here, right now.
I believe he inspired me as such. Living a cloistered life does not mean living a life where I can give very much back, but here I can help. And he appointed you, and I have come to work for you, and for him and the people of Ravenwood.
Then you honor me, you honor us, and you honor God. Yes, prayers would be most welcome right now, but your skills would most likely be also could be of use in the infirmary. We have many Curseblots there, awaiting their trial, their judgment. They need to be put back together, so they can face our justice.
Of course, I will be happy to assist. I will tell you that because of the recent nature of my arrival, I have been informed that I am to be tested, but I have not been given said test yet. That is what I was waiting for. So I understand it is required by law, and there may be some mistrust until I complete it.
Let me fix this real quick. I'm gonna have to turn on my mute. Do not worry, sister. I will handle this.
Very well, thank you, Your Eminence. Hello.
Greetings.
Let me know if it hurts, sister.
My deepest apologies.
No, nothing yet.
Do you feel any burning sensation? Fire? Quiet, Kent! I am attending a delicate procedure here.
No, this is... Oh,
what is it?
They were
No.
sealed in the tavern and they seem to...
I feel nothing
They
other
ain't in the
than
main room no more.
the comfort of holy water.
Very good. Now, repeat after me. I am not a Curseblood.
A Curseblood? I am not a Curseblood.
Very good. As a sister from the Order, you would not be from the cloister. You would not be allowed to lie. There would be fate worse than death.
Bishop.
Indeed.
You are to be trusted. You may aid those in need. You may pray and freely use the church however you see fit. And may God watch over you.
And you, Your Eminence, if ever you wish to pray with me or for me to pray with you, we will find each other.
Very good. I would be honored. Now, I must attend to these duties. What is it?
Of course.
We have a situation outside by the library. The Curseblood Reese and his friends have returned. We were trying to fight them off. Now they're asking for Carter again.
Tell them to be patient. Tell them that he will be handled. They are not to receive this Carter. He is ours. We rightfully earned him, and we will put him through trials, and he will be executed.
Alright. There are 4 of our warriors talking with them right now. I figured I'd let you know.
Good. Go support them. I must pray now. Basically. I need to go to bed. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I could be here forever. And this sister that just arrived is amazing, and I already adore her. I don't even know who it is. But shout out to her. She's freaking awesome. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm glad I returned and got to meet this sister who's freaking amazing. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Note, for dragging me to the burial site, to the resting place. That was something I wanted to do for days now, but I'm afraid that I might get promoted any day now. I wanted to see this through. So I apologize for dragging you from the RP for a moment. Alright. Mr. Winter is indeed still streaming, which is awesome. We'll go raid him. He was playing the lovely, amazing... Thank you for the iconic stream. Thank you, Witchy, for being here. He was, of course, playing the priest/priestess. No one really knows, but that's the fun part.
That should be.
Yes.
Alright, guys. I will go have my rest. And you have a wonderful rest of your day.
I'm
Bye-bye.
trying to figure out what's going on. I heard there's like 15 witches.